This is the Vaguely Nerdy Podcast, where each week this brother-sister duo gets together to discuss the box office, latest film and TV scoops, our latest movie or show review, and what we're getting into next. We are your hosts,
Cheryl
and Jay.
All right, this week we watched Greenland 2 Migration, or actually I think it's just called Greenland Migration. They did like the Marvel thing where the 2 is not called 2. They just give it a tagline. Anywho, I don't have any trivia for the second one because...
Oh, you had trivia this week.
Yes.
Okay.
You want to do double trivia?
Sure.
Let's hit it.
If we don't have the same trivia.
Don't.
I picked the very first trivia I saw. So.
I bet you we got the same one. I'm going to go first and see what happens. So somebody else was going to play Gerard Butler.
Yes.
Dang, okay. It's not much for this movie. It's not much for this franchise. It's a franchise at this point. It's the best piece
of trivia for it.
It is.
Yeah.
But you already know the answer.
Yes.
So
it's Captain America.
It is. It is. So for the audience, Chris Evans was originally going to be Gerard Butler, but he dropped out when the original director dropped out. And they don't really say why. Just said that
probably because of who the director was.
Who is Neil Blomkamp?
Neil Blomkamp. Don't Google him.
Okay.
You've seen sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
All the good sci-fi.
So like Event Horizon.
Okay, more recent sci-fi.
More recent.
All the good
sci-fi.
like bleak sci-fi about like humanity and where we may be in the future.
Bleak sci-fi?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
His
name sounds familiar to me though.
Okay, so
one
is a very famous alien movie. That people have been asking for a sequel for.
Oh, I know.
Like
District 9.
Yes, that's
District
one.
9. Okay.
He's
done another one that's more recent.
He did another one.
Oh, is it the one? I haven't seen it. Oh, with John Goodman was in the second one. Is it that one?
No, this doesn't have a sequel.
Oh,
but it starred Matt Damon. We watched it at home. Sci-fi futuristic film.
Started Matt Damon.
Mm-hmm. Matt Damon, Jodie Foster.
It's not Contact. That's old.
Nope.
Jodie Foster?
We only seen it once. We never talk about this. Elysium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
And he also did Chappie, which we didn't watch, but that was about the robot.
Okay. Oh, I know what Chappie is.
I
know what Chappie is.
Robot. Yeah.
Okay. So Chris Evans obviously was very interested in working with Neil. Once Neil jumped shit,
he left.
Chris was like, "I's out of here, y'all." So Gerard Butler picked not Chris Hemsworth, the other Chris. Chris Evans, he would have fit. I think he would have fit. Now, would this would have tied into his his Captain America reign would have been over by then because Greenland came out after.
Yeah, but this wouldn't have been action star Chris Evans because this is an action role, so.
Right. I mean,
could have did this.
I ain't gonna. Sorry, Chris Evans, but his filmography ain't been the greatest.
Chris Hemsworth could also did this.
Chris Hemsworth could have did this. Mm-hmm. Chris Pine could have did this.
Chris Pine could have done this.
Chris Pratt probably could have pulled this off.
Yeah.
This role is not really like,
multifaceted.
This person had to do this role. It's kind of whack. Jason Statham could have did this. No. The Rock.
Yeah, everybody knows a John Garrity.
Yeah, exactly. John Garrity work at your job.
Right. John Garrity is his archetype.
That's somebody. So it could have worked. But that is our trivia, which actually ended up not being trivia, but then turned into trivia.
I thought I had trivia this week, so I Googled it.
It's funny. There's not much.
There's not much trivia.
It does say that the first one made $32 million through VOD, so that's pretty good.
I mean, it had to.
That was the only way to make money. So the first one, if you have not seen the first one, it was supposed to come out, but COVID hit, and then they delayed it, and then they just pushed it to streaming. So it is very interesting that this movie got a second one because nobody really expected the first one or watched the first one, I guess, and it wasn't in theaters. So, we'll see how this second one does. Our theater wasn't crowded. I'll say that. And now that I'm saying this, I just realized I didn't do the movie facts, so I had to do that during our break.
Okay.
But that is it for this portion of the episode. Let's get into the rest of the episode. Welcome to the Vaguely Nerdy Podcast, your favorite podcast for movie and TV show news, trailers, and vaguely nerdy topics.
Each week, we dive into the latest film release, talk about the plot, characters, our favorite scenes, and give our rating out of 5 Nicole Kidmans.
Whether you're a casual moviegoer or a hardcore cinephile, we've got something for you. Reviews, news, hot takes, and a few surprises along the way.
So grab your popcorn, open your favorite podcast app or YouTube, and let's roll the reel on this week's latest episode of the Vaguely Nerdy Podcast.
All right, y'all, we got stuff. Okay, there's a new year. Stuff is coming out. People talking about things. So we have a new movie to talk about. Well, we've talked about this briefly, but there's a couple more details that came out about it. So like a movie update. The trailer park is stacked full to capacity. Ain't nobody else getting in there. And then we have a little bit of Bunch Crunch after that, after our stacked trailer park. So let's start off at the top here. J.J. Abrams has a new movie coming out. Now, we have not seen J.J. Abrams since Star Wars. And everybody was like, boo, you made a bad Star Wars movie. He did Rise of Skywalker. I just made up a movie. And then Force Awakens. He didn't do the middle one. The middle one was Rian Johnson, everybody's favorite one.
J.J. Abrams. Oh,
yes.
No, but his script came out. The script from the movie that they decided not to do for that came out, and that was bad.
The Star Wars trilogy, this last one, got a lot of baggage, and they got a lot to do to get that trilogy back on track. Yeah. And we're not even getting a Star Wars movie next. We getting a Mando and Grogu movie, so they're still working on that.
I think his Star Wars script ended with like Luke Skywalker coming back from the dead and fighting Palpatine.
Yeah, it was something crazy.
It was really bad.
Other movies that J.J. Abrams is known for. I think Ben
still died.
Yeah, I didn't like the fact that Ben died.
He didn't fix anything. He just killed everybody in a different way.
Yeah, justice for Ben. Oh,
JJ.
Right. He's also done Mission Impossible 3, everybody's favorite.
A Mission Impossible 3. Which one is that? That's not Hair Mission Impossible.
That was Mission Impossible
2.
Yes, with the hair. Mission Impossible 3, Ethan, we went back to shortcut.
What was 3's plot?
3 was with Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Rabbit's Foot.
Yes. Yeah. So he did that one. He is also known for the Star Trek movie.
The first one. That was a good one.
Super 8, which I liked Super 8.
I've only seen it once. It was good.
It seemed like they were going to go somewhere with Super 8, and they never did. And then he also was the writer of Armageddon.
Oh, yeah.
So he's known for like big movies. Like he's not a stranger to big movies. So this movie is
Lens flares.
What?
J.J. Abrams.
Lens flares.
Yeah, he's a lens flare guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Michael Bay is explosion spinning cam. J.J. Abrams is lens flare.
And then we have who's the other guy? Roland Emmerich is known for like noise.
Yes.
Disasters.
Yes.
Yes.
Christopher Nolan, you can't hear.
Right, you gotta go. You can't see sometimes.
Right. Christopher Nolan's known
Everybody's got a thing. Everybody's got a thing. We better be able to hear the Odyssey. I'm not watching that 12-hour movie.
Christopher Nolan's known for captions.
And can't hear. Okay. You watch the beginning of Tenet, you'd be like, what did you just say? I can't understand.
I can't hear you over the IMAX cameras.
Right. That's what the camera be sounding like. Anyway, back on topic. This movie that J.J. Abrams is coming out with is called The Great Beyond. It is being described as a dramatic action adventure, so right up his alley. This is what he's known for. It stars Glenn Powell, who we last saw in Twisters because we did not see The Running Man.
Nope, not many people did.
Nope. Let us know if you did, though. We'll probably never watch it. I'm good. Jenna Ortega, who we last saw in, not Ghostbusters. I was going to say Beetlejuice. I forgot about Death of a Unicorn.
Wasn't a great movie, but
we did
it was
not.
The last time we saw her.
We didn't enjoy that, but you can go watch our review because we did put a review up for that. Samuel Jackson, who is Samuel Jackson. Don't need no introduction there. And then Emma Mackey, who Barbie? She was in Barbie.
She had the Ella McKay movie come out.
That did not get
no. Well. Her claim to fame is Sex Education.
Okay, okay, I didn't see that. That Emma McKay, not Emma McKay.
Ella McKay.
That people didn't see.
Well, I mean that's not her fault.
No, it's not.
Like nobody knew that movie was coming out.
That trailer looks.
And they didn't do her any justice with the trailer.
Terrible. Anywho, so we have a bit of a stat cast here. Now they have not given us the full plot, but it says character details remain tight under wraps. Earlier reports suggest that this story may revolve around a couple battling a supernatural force. So they ain't tell us much. So I got to Googling and I found an article. People went snooping around on the set. So they were filming in, I got my free view earlier for this Providence Journal and now I can't read the article because you got to pay for it. So hopefully I remember what I read.
Oh, I have it.
Oh, great. So Jay can look at the article because they only get you one free one. So if you scroll down to the bottom, it says a little bit about what they think the plot is. So
so they're basically saying that it's going to be about a writer who's facing some type of supernatural entity. But they said that it's going under a pseudonym Ghost
Rider, because apparently Glenn Powell's character is like a writer.
A writer? Oh, okay, that's what it was. I don't know why I thought of the show Ghost Rider that used to be on.
I love that show. You have
the Noggin channel?
The Notebook? You were writing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't
know if he was too. I didn't know if he was too young for that or what.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought of that, but they said that it could be following things like Edgar Allan Poe or H.P. Lovecraft type of fictional storytelling.
Okay. Now, what I saw a little further in the article, it looks like Jenna Ortega and Glenn Powell are the couple. Mm-hmm. And then when they run into whatever they run into, they go to Samuel Jackson, who's like some sort of famed crime author, to try to figure out what's going on.
It says, first appears the audience will come away with the impression that the movie mostly takes place in Providence, though some of the action happens in an imaginary world.
Okay.
So
I like this.
The story centers on the characters Glenn Powell, who lives and works in Providence.
Okay.
Probably residing at the Benefit Street apartment where he was filmed, or photographed being filmed. His girlfriend, played by Jenna Ortega, who lives in Federal Hill. She was also photographed, but it wasn't Jenna Ortega, it was a body double.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Now, why you need a body double for the... Anywho, go ahead.
But it doesn't, so it looks like they don't have a synopsis, but they're
trying to piece together based on
there's a bunch of set photos from like paparazzi taking pictures of them filming, and they're like putting together the different scenes that they photographed.
To try to figure out what exactly is
So he has
going
a group of friends, they hang out at a bar, but they don't have any eyes on Samuel Jackson yet, but he's somebody who lives in a nearby estate in the town.
Okay.
Yeah.
So rich Samuel Jackson.
Hopefully, estate is different than saying home.
Yeah, right. That ain't apartment.
Nobody said house.
That ain't apartment.
So,
that ain't condo.
Right.
That ain't split level. That ain't half.
I don't call my apartment an estate.
Right. So this sounds interesting. It's original, something different. J.J. Abrams is known for big spectacle, so I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
I like Glenn Powell action. I didn't love Twisters, but I see how people like his like action-y roles.
It's interesting for an action adventure about ghosts, because Glenn Powell stuff isn't scary. So
no, it's not. And he's got that movie coming out where he plays the
Not
son.
Glenn Powell, I'm sorry.
Who?
I meant J.J. Abrams. But yes, Glenn Powell doesn't have any horror movies either.
No, you gotta start somewhere.
But I meant J.J. Abrams doing a ghost movie.
Oh, I
It's
see.
interesting because his movies aren't typically scary. It doesn't seem like this one would be scary either. But
Yeah, and they're not calling it a horror. They're calling it a fantasy dramatic action movie.
Yeah. I'm interested what the imaginary world. Is it the afterlife?
It's the Upside Down. Oh, what's that one place we call? Hollow Earth.
Yes.
It's Hollow Earth. So we don't have any further details, but as we learn more, we'll definitely let you know.
Who is this? What studio is this?
This is, hold on, I'm on the page, WB.
Interesting.
Budget.
So they finally did get something out of J.J. Abrams.
That deal you talking about?
that deal that they made.
That's probably ending
10 years ago for $5 billion.
This is probably it.
Nothing.
It's probably it. This is probably the last thing that they
one
got.
thing he made right before the selling.
If you guys are like, what are you talking about? So certain directors, actors, whatever, sign deals with studios for like first look deals. So there's like the first thing you know, we are the studio who gets first rights to whatever you come up with. If we don't like it, depending on the deal, of course, you can shop it around to somebody else. Well, as you just heard, J.J. Abrams' last movie was The Rise of Skywalker, and that was Disney.
Yeah.
So he ain't done nothing since then. So everybody's like, so JJ, what's going on with that deal? What you putting out? So we finally getting something.
Yeah. So
and they look like they're actually filming because we have a title now and we have set photos.
So the deal he originally signed was in 2019 for $250 million for a 5-year deal where he was going to put out. He was going to put out a film through Bad Robot, and that didn't happen. So
this is it.
They signed a newer, more modest 2-year deal.
Oh, okay. They learned their lesson.
2024, so which is about to end.
Listen, and Netflix going to be like, sir, you shut up and put up. Like, you're going to have to do something. All right. Well, we'll see how that works. It'll be interesting if how these Netflix does first look deals. So they might continue it.
Yep.
They have one with Tyler Perry, apparently, because that's where all his stuff goes.
Oh, he was planning a Justice League Dark universe.
Oh, so he was going to try to do something darker at some point. Yeah. So maybe this is it. I mean,
It wasn't time for DC to thrive over there yet.
It's not. They getting there though. Stay slowly but surely. They getting there. All right, so that's it for our new movie news. Let's
roll into the trailer pod.
Toot toot. We beat. We're gonna be for a long time.
First stop on the trailer park is for The Burbs. This is a series coming to Peacock February 8th, 2026.
We don't have Peacock.
No. It is going to be starring Keke Palmer. What is it about? It is a television series adaptation of Joe Dante's 1989 dark comedy starring Tom Hanks. And
Do you know what The Burbs is?
The Burbs was a Tom Hanks movie.
Right. Hey, have you seen it?
No.
I have not seen it either.
Okay.
And I didn't realize it was an adaptation of something that already existed. And so I was like, oh, Tom Hanks, I've never seen this. But the premise sounds interesting, actually.
Yeah, it looks like the cover of The Burbs kind of reminds me of, what's that Jim Carrey movie?
Oh.
It was crazy.
Cable Man. Cable Guy.
The cover of it looks like the cover of Cable Guy.
It does, because it's like a dark, stormy cloud, and he looks nuts. Even though I guess Keke Palmer and Tom Hanks were the protagonists in this, right. I guess. So what the trailer shows is Keke Palmer and her husband moving to a new town, but the town is like creep. There's a guy who might be like a murderer.
There's like a haunted house across
the street.
Everybody in the neighborhood knows about it.
Right.
Nobody knows what's going on in the house though.
Right, and they don't want to quite talk about it.
Yeah.
But the guy who lives in the house seems to be maybe stalking Keke Palmer, or he's always where she is.
Yeah.
Type of situation. It's giving comedy. Yeah. Well, this is a dark comedy. Mm-hmm. The original was a dark comedy.
It's like only murders, but in the building.
They're in the neighborhood. Right. In the block.
Only murders in the block.
In the cul-de-sac. But it looks interesting. I actually watched and was like, oh, you know what? I might actually keep up with this. I don't think Keke Palmer's done a series in a little bit, like a television series.
She did the Scream series.
The who?
Mm-hmm, on MTV. Yeah.
Was that real?
Yes.
Was it a parody?
It was bad.
It was a
real.
TV, like a real TV show?
They were playing it straight.
That's terrible.
It had 3 seasons.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, it's bad.
She is upgraded. Last we saw Keke Palmer was in One of Them Days, which we liked. We haven't gotten any news about a sequel on that, which I find kind of interesting.
They said they were going to do one, but they didn't talk about it yet anymore. So they said that they were planning a sequel because of the success of the first one.
I don't know if I like not having a sequel to that. That deserved a sequel. But this sounds interesting. This looks interesting. It looks pretty funny. Keke Palmer's funny. And then her supporting cast also looks funny. So, I don't know. I might check it out. We'll see. I like black-lit comedies. We don't get very many of those, unfortunately.
Yeah, so this looks fun. Next stop on the trailer park is for The Wrecking Crew.
Now, I debated putting this on here.
Okay.
I was like, I wonder if Jay gonna be like, why is this on here?
I mean, it didn't make me more interested.
Go ahead.
The Wrecking Crew is an Amazon Prime film that comes out January 28th, 2026. This comes out on Amazon Prime. What is it about? Well, it stars two former wrestlers, Dave Bautista and Jason. Well, Jason Momoa is not a former wrestler.
You almost got me. I was like, was he?
So
he looked like one.
Former wrestler Dave Bautista.
Now actor.
And Jason Momoa.
Now actor.
Always actor.
Right.
Who are two half brothers, a loose cannon cop, who I think is Bautista.
I think Yes.
Bautista, or is Momoa the cop? They're both nuts.
You can't tell.
It could be either.
You can't tell.
It could be either.
Right.
So two half brothers, Momoa and Bautista.
Two bulky half brothers.
A loose cannon cop and a disciplined Navy SEAL must work together to unravel a conspiracy behind their father's murder in Hawaii.
So it's giving
like Bad Boys.
Bad Boys in Hawaii.
Plus like Wild Hogs.
Okay.
Because they're older.
Yes.
And they don't. Five-0.
Right, and they don't get along, right? So they got the whole contention of like.
So what do we just see? Accountant.
Okay. Yes, it's probably closer to accountant, but more.
Nobody's as smart as Ben Affleck was in Accountant.
No, and it's more flash pomps and circumstance because they got like boats and they shooting and jumping and explosions. Very like
it's just like Hawaii Five-0.
Sure,
I guess.
Or Miami Vice,
but it's in Hawaii.
Okay,
so
you're right.
I was gonna say bad. That's why I was like,
you move from Bad Boys because that's
Hawaii,
Miami.
So I guess they could just do that Hawaii Five-0.
You're right. You're right. Yeah. This
no.
What you said? No. Okay, no, you're not interested. I was thinking about it. That was my whole humming.
It's no.
It looks like it might be a good just weekend Saturday watch while you fold laundry.
Yeah.
I
saw Shadow Force.
Yeah. Okay. You're right.
Yeah.
This don't look as relatable.
No.
I don't know how else to say it. Yeah. This
Shadow Force was for me.
Yeah. Right. Right. We had some actors. Right. I mean, Dave Bautista, they both act.
I enjoyed Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa.
Right. They both are actors. I don't know why I'm tripping. But, No,
but this movie...
It don't look like it's very serious.
This is not new.
It's not. It is a buddy cop, your typical buddy cop movie.
Yeah.
But I guess we don't get too many of those.
No. I mean, the thing is, when you're an actor, the bills always have to be paid. So you always must work. But that does not mean we always have to watch it.
That's true. Hey.
So we don't have to watch it.
They already got their check, y'all.
Right.
Whether we watch it or not, check's been cut.
Right.
Now, the director of this is the same guy who did Blue Beetle. We haven't seen him do anything since Blue Beetle. So good for him.
No.
Yeah. They ain't heard. Actually, we ain't heard nothing about Blue Beetle, period.
No.
Since, things have restarted over there at that studio.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Extrapolate from that what you will.
Will he said he is in it, but we ain't heard nothing about him.
Yeah.
But the Wrecking Crew looks like a fun Saturday watching, folding clothes, something to throw on. If you watch it, check it. I actually may check it out. And amongst other 12 things on my list to watch. It'll go to the bottom.
I'm no longer lying to myself about the time that I have.
It'll go to the bottom of the list, but it might make the list. That's all I'm saying.
Every time I'm like,
I'm gonna check it out.
Every time I'm like, I'll add this to the list.
The list just
get
gets
a little
longer.
more tired.
You're exhausted. Like, so many things to watch. That is where I am right now. There are so many things on TV to watch right now.
Next stop on the trailer park is for Undertone. We're entering the spooky section of the trailer park.
Just briefly.
A spooky stop. This is a film that is coming to theaters maybe.
Yes.
March 13th, 2026. It follows a podcast host caring for her dying mother. She has sent recordings of a married couple experiencing paranormal noises, with each tape pushing her towards madness.
Now, before we get into this, I have something to announce.
Okay.
You get 2.
2 movies a year?
You get 2. Cheryl got no business watching this passes. You get 2 a year. This is going to be 1. And you better be smart about the next one.
We don't have to see this.
No, it looks good, though.
Especially if it looks too scary.
I'm trying to get out my comfort zone, right? So Long Legs was last year.
Okay.
Which is funny because you don't think Long Legs was scary. And I was kind of like,
I don't think Long Legs was
scary. The devil was in the corner. Lilu, watch out. Lilu's my dog, by the way. So I was like, this looks good, though. Like, the premise looks good. The sounds that the girl hearing on the tape sound horrifying.
Yeah,
I mean,
was
terrible.
Like, I don't think I've ever heard this before.
And they do the thing in horror movies where it's like we looking at a dark hallway or a dark door.
Yeah.
And you like, is something coming at me?
Well, it does the thing too where it's completely silent and it does the spin around the house to show you that you might be crazy.
Right.
Because you don't see anything.
And then she's like moving in the mirror and I'm like, am I looking for something in the mirror? Did something switch?
Yeah.
There's no ghoul or goblin in the movie. But you hear a bunch of ghoul and goblins on the whatever video she listened to. And then you got her dying mother in the bed. And I'm like, that don't feel right. So mom just chilling in the bed, just normal. I don't like it.
We don't even know what their podcast is typically about.
No.
We do. So the trailer just shows that it looks like she has a co-host. They don't.
Oh yeah, but they're not together.
You're right. So
right.
they don't
They're
record
in the same
together.
place.
So it seems like the film is just going to take place with her by herself in a house with her mom,
in the bed.
who's in the bed, who's dying of something. Probably the tapes.
Probably.
Or the tapes are bringing her closer.
The mom.
The tapes are bringing her closer.
The mom.
The mom. And it seems like listeners, I'm not sure how they acquired this tape, but somebody sent them in this tape. And they decided to listen to the tape and podcast about it. But
like what they hear.
But it's also starting to cause supernatural things in the house to happen as well.
Right. And then one of the voices like, you weren't supposed to let her in.
Yeah.
Like, who is her?
It's kind of like The Ring, but in audio form. Like you're not supposed to watch the tape or listen to the tape.
And at one point, the trailer, the girl goes, don't play anymore. And it's like, oh, that's probably tape 10. It's too far. You're done.
Yeah.
Satan's at the door.
So.
Listen, you got 2. If this is the one you want to pick, go ahead, use it. But you only got 1 left after that. That's all I'm saying. It does look good, though. For somebody who is not the horror person, I was intrigued.
I thought this was just the premise because it was about podcasters. I thought that was fun. The cast list is small.
I didn't recognize the girl.
There's not a lot of hugely famous people in here.
Okay.
The main actress is from Handmaid's Tale. Which I didn't watch either. Which starred a lot of people. So.
Right.
Yeah.
A24 might have a hit on their hand if they promote it.
Yeah, and this is also an A24 film.
So it may be in theaters.
It may.
They may promote it.
But they also did No, that wasn't A24.
Which?
Then The Presence. This at least looks like something will be happening in it. Maybe.
The Presence.
Something was going to happen in it too.
So. The nerve of The Presence to say it was like the most scary horror movie of the year.
Call itself horror.
Was a wild statement. Also did a review on that. Go check it out on our podcast.
Next up on the trailer park is for Whistle. This comes out February 6, 2026 in theaters. It is going to star Daphne Keane, who is Wolverine, our Laura Kinney. Hopefully she'll return in either Doomsday or Secret Wars.
We haven't heard yet.
People have been asking for her to just be the Wolverine of the main universe because she takes over. I mean, it's basically like the Captain America, Black Panther
they ain't
thing.
gonna let it.
They probably won't.
They're not gonna let it.
No.
There's only so far they gonna allow people to go with the hating, and they be like, you know what? We don't want to hear this one. So never mind.
That sucks.
It does.
So this is going to be put out by...
Is this A24 too?
No.
It's given indie.
This is indie.
Okay.
It seems like the trailer kind of reminded me of, what did we just see?
That was a horror movie?
Black Phone.
Okay.
Because it centers around a group of high school kids.
And it has that Black Phone look.
Yeah, because it looks like it's also a period movie as well.
Yes, it does look like that.
What is Whistle about? It is a horror film that follows a group of students who find an Aztec death whistle and discover that the sound it emits will summon their future deaths to hunt them down. So that's just the gist of it. A group of kids stumble upon an ancient artifact they have no business meddling
and they're
with.
Using it.
They decide to meddle with it, and one by one they are being picked off.
Yeah, this one is definitely on the not watch list for me because it's
a click-clacking.
Oh my goodness, the whole trailer got people's heads turning backwards. They're crawling sideways. They're moving real fast. I was like, oh no.
So it looks like it's kind of like, okay, so the two things. The artifact itself is a skull, a creepy looking skull.
It's a little skull too, right? Even worse.
Yeah, that has like a spout on the back that you
baby
blow
skull
through it and the whistle noise comes out of it. And it summons this entity that looks like you.
Unfortunately.
That comes to get you.
And except the head turned backwards. You're like, that ain't me.
It doesn't always turn backwards. But
it turns sideways.
It'll probably be doing a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it depicts a bunch of scenes where these kids are being hunted by evil, ghoulish depictions of themselves because they have activated this artifact.
Is this not right up your alley?
Yeah,
or it's Talk to Me. It's getting a little Talk to Me a little bit.
This reminds me of like them short "Are You Afraid of the Dark" stories, like Carly Beth in The Mask.
Okay,
when Carly Beth knew she shouldn't have been wearing that mask, she decided to wear it anyway.
a little more creepier, but yes.
So
because it's like kids centered.
A bunch of kids find some haunted artifact, like "Are You Afraid of the Dark," but actually scary.
And they actually go into the dark.
Yeah, so this looks fun.
Yeah,
I haven't seen a movie like this. Well, I guess Black Phone.
I feel like this scarier than Black Phone, in my opinion.
Because we've seen Black Phone, and I didn't think Black Phone was that scary. Not Black Phone 2.
Right, Black Phone it's a horror movie, but to me it's more gory than horror.
Yes.
So
it's not jump scary.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really. No.
This one looks jump scary.
Listen, ain't nothing but jump scares in the freaking trailer. The director of this is from The Nun and The Conjuring.
Movie.
A spinoff of The Conjuring 2 and the fifth film okay, so he just did The Nun.
Oh, an okay movie.
Okay, well he might redeem himself.
The Nun fell short of everybody's expectations. The Nun had a lot of build up. That was The Nun's fault.
Okay,
not very much payoff.
So they got him a horror movie director then. So
good.
He's not new to this. So JOC and let us know.
108 minutes, so it's short.
Yeah, who wants to look at click clacking for 2 hours? Nobody.
Next up on the trailer park is for The Rip. This stars Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Stephen Ewan, and Tiana Taylor. I thought this starred somebody else.
There's a bunch of people in this. Not Kaylee Spaney. Sasha Kaye is also in this. I'm gonna pull it up.
That's who it was. Sasha Kaye. Okay. What is this about? This is about two cops, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, who are doing a drug bust. So are they already crooked, or did they become crooked?
I think they are. They giving already crooked to me.
Okay, so some already crooked cops
maybe
do a drug bust in a drug house and find that the house is filled with millions in cash. 20 millions of cash. That's like broke up in like $400,000 stashes or whatever. So they want to keep the cash for themselves because they're dirty cops, but the people who own the house also want to keep the cash. So
because it's theirs.
They're having a cash off.
Right, a deadly one.
A deadly one.
This movie has a lot of. Cal Chandler is also in this. I got sidetracked. Cal Chandler is also in this.
Also plays another cop.
Yes, he plays DEA agent Mateo Maddenix.
So he's the one good cop.
Probably. There's also Scott. Who do I know Scott Atkins from? He's been a bunch of stuff. Let me pull up Scott. He's more.
Didn't we just see?
Scott Atkins is in the trailer a lot. John Wick 4. He played Killer Harkin. I don't know who that is.
No.
Yeah, I'm scrolling his filmography and nothing. He was in Doctor Strange.
He was the guy in a fat suit that I thought was Mephisto.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. I know exactly who you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. And then I also already mentioned Sasha Calle is also in this. So the cast is pretty stacked. It is giving your typical it's kind of like The Departed, maybe not as sophisticated, but it's a lot of like double crossing, who's doing what, who can you trust, that sort of thing.
What was that Gerard Butler movie where he was a cop? He went dirty.
Butler. Oh, Den of Thieves.
It's
got it. There's supposed to be a third one. I just saw that on.
Why? So he lived through that one too?
I saw it on Gerard Butler's filmography when I was looking for trivia.
Should have been a second one.
Okay. Didn't nobody do that. Yeah. Anywho, so it's giving.
He knows how to get a sequel made. So
listen, what did you just say? You got it. They gotta work.
Bills gotta get paid.
Don't mean we gotta watch
right.
it. Don't mean we gotta watch it. This one looks pretty good. We got a good cast. We have a good premise. It's going straight to Netflix, y'all. So this will not be going into theaters at all. Period. No. Which maybe it would have done well without it. Maybe it wouldn't. This is the same. The director is Joe Carnahan, and he directed. Let's see, Smoking Aces.
Smoking Aces with Alicia Keys.
That big old stat cast.
Hartnett.
Yes.
Okay.
Ben Affleck was also in that. Common.
Taraji P. Henson.
Yep. He also directed, or he wrote Bad Boys for Life. He didn't direct that one. And
Bad Boys for Life, the one your favorite. The one where they introduced the new young crew.
So the one I didn't like. Oh, child, he is the director of Shadow Force. And the writer of Shadow Force. The movie we just watched. I have some hopes.
Yeah.
I have hopes for this one.
I enjoyed Shadow Force.
This one might be pretty good.
Yeah.
And it's on Netflix, so it is on our list. Now, it comes out the same weekend as that one movie, Dead Man's Wire, with Bill Skarsgård and Coleman Domingo. So I don't know which one won't make the cut, but this one does look a little more entertaining.
Well, one is going to theaters, so.
And one is going to theaters and one is not.
So yeah.
Is that you telling me which one we watching?
Well, I mean, it's not like you have to split your time.
Oh, you're right.
That's one. It'll be
we ain't got to do a double, right? You're right about that. This one feels like it could have been a theater movie. Like this cast, this premise is.
I'm sure that's how a lot of people who make movies for Netflix.
You're not wrong.
Especially Greta Gerwig.
You're not wrong. This one definitely gives theater, but it will not be theater. And it even look like it's giving theater quality, because sometimes Netflix movies look like Netflix.
Yeah, home theater.
But Ben Affleck and Matt Damon they're not about
Matt Damon's
that.
not worried. He's making the theater movie coming this year.
You're right.
He could do both.
You're right.
And these two have no lack of opportunity.
No.
It's everybody else that needs to be in the movie theater.
You're right. Jay's making a great point.
Like, this should have been
this is for
funsies. For Tiana.
Right. And Sasha.
This would have been a good follow-up for her, one better after another.
Exactly.
Sasha Calle deserves revenge for The Flash.
Yes, she should be Supergirl, but I ain't gonna get on that soapbox.
You know what? She should be, but I'm gonna give new Supergirl a chance.
Fine. Whatever.
I like Millie Alcock.
I ain't saying nothing, so I'm still Team Sasha Calle.
Like 5 episodes of Game of Thrones. They aged her up. So.
Y'all better go out and watch this movie so WB can be like a win.
Next stop on the trailer park is for the death of Robin Hood. This trailer was a bummer. Because I thought it'd be more fun, but it wasn't. It's like Logan if he was an archer in medieval times.
It's literally Logan in medieval times.
This stars Hugh Jackman, Jodie Comer, and Bill Skarsgård. So, I mean, at least the cast is good.
Yeah, it's coming soon. That's why there's no date. They didn't give us a date.
Oh.
It just is.
I heard scurry, and I did one of our dogs running down the stairs.
Right. Telling us something.
I didn't see Bill Skarsgård in this trailer.
No, he plays a character called Little John.
He's the villain.
Yes.
Okay.
He's probably one of those characters. It's like he has one of those names, but he's really like the worst person on earth.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So what is this about? Robin Hood grapples with his past life of crime and murder while in the hands of a mysterious woman after being critically injured. Now, Jodie Comer is not the little girl. There is also a little girl in this movie.
Yes. I don't know who that actress is.
I don't know who that is. But the trailer basically depicts a lot of his exploits, but he's older.
Okay.
And just
he's super old.
He's super old throughout the whole
need
trailer.
to retire.
This is dying aged Robin Hood.
It's Logan.
Yeah. It's Hugh Jackman. Logan. It's Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Little John was a companion of Robin Hood who serves as his chief lieutenant and second in command.
Betrayal.
Exactly. He's still the villain. I'm not changing that stance on that. It's still him. It's still him. Yeah. I don't know about this. This is also A24, by the way.
I need to see more.
I don't like sad, depressed Hugh Jackman.
Because
I just don't enjoy it.
Did you see
No.
the other Skarsgård brother, Nicole Kidman?
Which Skarsgård brother?
The Huntsman. It kind of looks like the Huntsman.
Okay. The Northman, you mean?
The Northman.
Yeah, I was like,
not the no.
That's Chris
Huntsman's
Hemsworth.
not good. No.
That wasn't terrible.
That was a sequel.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I did not see Northman.
Oh,
but they said Northman was pretty good.
The Northman was pretty. Well, Northman was Robert Eggers. Who's making this?
Oh, this is Michael Sarnowski.
Why do I recognize that name?
Oh,
A Quiet Place Day One.
Yes,
we enjoyed. Pig. Pig was critically acclaimed.
It was. That was a Nicolas Cage movie, right?
Yep. About what if John Wick had a pig?
Yep. Now, so I didn't see that, but I did see A Quiet Place Day One.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe. I don't want to be sad.
I mean, he doesn't have a long filmography, so
it is pretty short.
Not a lot of space for errors.
No. But he get people because I mean, A Quiet Place Day One had Lupita
doing
and
small
Johnny Storm.
Good things is better than having a long filmography of bad stuff.
Agree.
Yes.
Agree.
So
maybe this is a maybe. We question mark in this one. I don't know. I don't want to be sad.
I don't want to be sad, but I hope it has more spectacle. I need to see a second trailer.
It does have some fighting.
Give me a Super Bowl spot.
They not. Hey, this is A24. They don't have the money for that. Come on now.
Ooh.
Come on.
Next stop on the trailer park is for Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. This comes out February 13th, 2026. This is going to star Sam Rockwell, Zazie Beetz, and Michael Pena. This film follows a man who takes patrons of an LA diner hostage, saying that he is from the future and must save them from AI. So it looks like Sam Rockwell comes from the future. He says that the people who are in this diner at this time are needed to save the future. So it looks like he takes them on a journey.
Yes.
To the future.
Is that what it is?
It seems like they go to the future.
They going somewhere that ain't normal.
They don't stay in the diner.
No.
Yeah.
And there's I'm very interested in this movie because I'm trying to understand the concept of what area, environment, scenario okay.
But AI has taken over everything.
So they fighting little machines and
they're fighting
robots
people too. I think it's implied that people have implants now in the future.
Okay.
So the AI, because it looks like there's a zombie apocalypse, but they're not zombies, they're people. So it looks like the robot
and they have some sort of device on their head.
Then I think that's what the AI is using to control humanity.
Okay.
So it seems like they're fighting against AI, humans who are being controlled by AI to save the world from this AI, whatever the Skynet type of entity is.
Right. And of course he's not, he don't look like James Bond. He look like some crazy nut.
He's got a few screws loose.
And dusty looking.
From the future.
Real. He looked like Robin Williams in Jumanji when he came back from the jungle.
Yes. When he's supposed to be
smart
John from Terminator.
Right. And you're just this ain't it.
Right.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. But this looks interesting. Now, I just said that I added this to our list to watch. Because I was like, we don't have anything to watch that weekend. But it's the same weekend as Crime 101. But I do want to see this. This looks good.
It does look good. Who's making this?
This is coming from nope, not Amazon, MGM Studios. That's Crime 101. Hold on one second, please. Good luck. Why this title so long?
It's very long.
This gonna be bad for the algorithm.
Oh, Gore Verbinski.
Who was that?
What else did he make?
The Ring.
The Ring is in the horror film?
Yep. And Pirates of the Caribbean.
Which one?
The first one.
Good.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Films.
First three. My bad.
Oh, okay. Great films.
My bad, Gore. First three. The Ring.
First three Pirates is enough.
Yeah, he good.
But The Ring is still cultural impact. People still are afraid to watch that movie.
I don't. When the TV go to static, bleep,
The Ring
turn
is
that
one
junk
of those
off.
movies that will always have a cultural impact.
It's like Final Destination.
Final Destination, like logs.
Yeah, he's got the staticky TV screens like Final Destination.
VHS tapes aren't a thing anymore.
It don't matter. Sometimes when you hook up the antenna for the TV channels and it be a little static.
Interesting. You couldn't pass the ring curse anymore. Like if the ring curse was real.
You have to put it on 4K. Put it on 4K DVD. Right. What else has he done? So those are his biggest hits. Obviously, the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. He's also done The Weatherman. That was Nicolas Cage movie. Oh, he did The Mexican with Julia Roberts and Brad Pitt. Did you ever see that? The Mexican?
No.
It was an interesting movie. He's also did The Lone Ranger.
Ugh. Ooh, Johnny Depp.
Ugh. I'm gonna act like I didn't say that.
Okay.
Edit it out. So yeah, this looks interesting. I'm looking forward to this, but it also comes out the same weekend as Crime 101. So we'll watch it and tell you guys how it is, maybe separately.
Next up on the Trailer Park is They Will Kill You. This will star Zazie Beetz, who we last saw in Joker.
I didn't even see Joker.
Joker Part 1?
I last saw her in the Netflix movie with Jonathan Majors, the cowboy movie, Harder They Fall.
Harder They Fall. There we go. That's a better one. So this is going to star Zazie Beetz, Mahalo, who we just saw in. Well, I saw her in Bodies.
We last saw her in The End of the World.
Mahershala Ali disaster movie.
Yep, The End of the World. That's not the name. I don't remember.
Which is called
The Place at the
Leave the World Behind.
There it is.
Oh, but she'll also be in Dead Man's Wire. So.
Right, and she's The Industry is back out. The TV show she's in.
Yes, they brought back The Industry.
Yeah, people love it. Apparently, I have never seen it.
I don't know, Stars. People stuff on Stars comes and goes.
Oh, it's Stars.
Yeah, that's why. Patterson Joseph, Tom Felton, who's Malfoy, who good for him.
Yes, good for him.
Yeah. Heather Graham, who I haven't seen since she played Drew Barrymore in Stab.
I can't. That'll be it. That's literally
and Patricia Arquette, who we see every season in Severance.
Yes. This is coming out the same weekend as Ready or Not 2.
Yep.
So this might have to be a double feature.
And it looks like they're reheating Ready or Not 2 nachos. a little bit.
Don't.
a little bit.
No. People gonna say that. I don't like it. They do look. They had the same vibe.
Twin films.
I ain't gonna lie. They got the same vibe.
We'll call them twin films.
Our lead female protagonist is being hunted and murdered, or being hunted to be murdered for some sort of weird ritual scenario, and she got to fight her way out.
Right.
Those both are the same plots for both movies.
But the difference with this is that Now You See Me. Not Now You See Me. Ready or Not was a little misleading because people thought that Grace was going to be some type of action star in that movie, and she wasn't. She was just a damsel in distress who ran around the whole movie in a wedding dress.
Yeah, look.
Zazie Beetz is fighting for her life in this movie. Actively.
She's like literally fighting because she know how to fight.
They Will Kill You was actually following through on the Ready or Not promise, and instead of running around screaming, Zazie Beetz is going to be running at the killers with the knife.
Right. And there is a satanic cult involved in this
So it seems like the cult is being ran by Patricia Arquette, and they sacrifice guests to stay at this hostel.
Yes.
Because this looks like a hostel.
It says
demon.
It's a high rise. So I think it's a high rise community.
This look like this.
I mean, it's New York.
Looks spooky.
I mean, it's New York.
So it looked like the apartment building from Evil Dead Rise.
I mean, this movie kind of giving it a little Evil Dead Rise.
But yeah, it looks like whoever comes and stays here disappears because they sacrifice them. I mean, they say in the trailer they're going to sacrifice her to the devil.
Yes, we know that part.
Yeah. So pretty straightforward.
It is straightforward. I will say I'm slightly more interested in this one. Like if we weren't going to see both of these, which we are, if we had to pick one, I would lean more towards this one.
Well, it's because this Zazie Beetz character in this has more agency than Ready or Not.
Right. And Ready or Not set up the fact that she got to do this all over again. And the premise of Ready or Not 2 is a little.
No, it's bad.
A little cheap.
And a lot of people are like, this just doesn't feel fair.
Yeah, there it is. It doesn't feel
fair for her to have to go back through this.
Right. But it looks good and entertaining, and it's probably gonna be a good time. But the setup of Ready or Not 2, I'm like, this cheap, y'all. This ain't right.
Ready or Not 1 had such a good ending.
Right, and it ended.
It played it straight all the way up until the end when they started blowing up, and she won. So yeah,
and it literally picks up where she left off, so she ain't get no type of break or nothing.
Yeah.
Anywho, we talking about a different movie. They Will Kill You is definitely on the list.
Yeah, this looks fun.
For sure.
It reminds me a little bit of Boy Kills World in its action.
Yeah.
Which we also did a review for.
Which was good and just kind of came and went.
Didn't advertise it.
They went literally nothing.
Yeah.
That movie, they were like, push play, let's just go.
Bill Skarsgård needs a hit.
He had John Wick 4.
Another one.
He was just in Pennywise. I mean, it was just in It.
How he was. Yeah.
Bill Skarsgård is fine.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of the Skarsgård.
Desmond Wire, I guess.
Bill's getting paid.
Yeah.
And he be with Cass. So
Right.
Bill's good. Who's the dad? Stellan it's award season, and he was doing a interview on the side, and one of the sons, not Bill,
the older one.
Yes, the older one
Tarzan?
was Northman, I think.
Yeah, same
Okay,
one.
was standing behind him for like 5 minutes, and he didn't even know. That was funny because he's just talking and yapping away. His son is just looking at him like do 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 do, and the interviewer's not telling him that his son is behind him.
They're probably always around.
But here was a funny thing. Somebody else asked him, has anybody ever written a role? Like, because we have Monarch, Legacy of Monster, where it's like father, son.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have some other parents.
Oh, yeah. So father, son role.
Yeah, somebody asked, like, has anybody ever written? He was like, no, I've never actually gotten that. But it would be kind of hard to do that with like 7 kids.
Yeah, I was about to say, who would you pick?
Was like, Skarsgård got a point.
Yeah, if you go to Stellan Skarsgård's Wikipedia, usually when it says children, it just says the number 8. And then it has like including like 4 and hot links.
Yeah, because it's a lot of them.
Yeah.
But somebody said they would make a good Knives Out cast. I was like, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
That's true. Yeah.
So I just thought that was funny as we were on the topic of Bill.
Last stop on the trailer park is for Avengers Doomsday X-Men teaser. This is the
Number
third
3
Avengers Doomsday teaser. We won't talk about the fourth one.
Right. We know about it.
We know about it.
It is officially playing in theaters. Mm-hmm. So people are already sharing, like we've seen it already. Mm-hmm. But people are sharing pictures and whatnot. But we will wait till next week to talk about the fourth one. This one was out of the 3. If we were just talking about the 3, this is the best of the 3 so far. Would you agree or disagree?
Yes. This is the best of the 3 so far.
So
I had to forget the fourth one.
Right. That's what I said. I put that caveat on it. We'll wait till next week. But we get Magneto and Charles are sitting in the mansion. But they are much older. Magneto is looking more like Gandalf the White versus regular Magneto. Magneto's giving some speech about at the end when you die, like who you're going to be or whatever. And then we cut to Scott, who is in his OG outfit, I guess we can call. It ain't the leather that we used to from the Fox universe.
Yeah, he's in the OG spandex.
Yes, he's got the blue and the yellow on. And he is obviously outside the mansion where there's a bunch of crap going on, bombs going off and fire and flames. And then he lets off his glasses and he do the eye thing.
Yeah.
And does the yell.
Yep. From various covers and X-Men cartoon openings.
It is a callback, nostalgia bait, whatever you want to call
There's
it.
giant sentinel feet walking behind
and
him.
If you pay attention, because I didn't even notice it at first till somebody cut the clip. I had somebody cut a gift of just that part at the end. I was like, oh, them is feet moving back there.
Feet.
Sentinel feet are walking in the background. So obviously Sentinels have shown up. Now this scene, I'm curious if it's actually gonna show up. The other 2 trailers, I don't think they're gonna be in it. But this one, like, we gotta explain what the Sentinels is doing and why we here.
And they've done that in comics and cartoons. There's a bunch of times. I mean, everybody knows the X-Men should always stay under attack. So.
Yes.
the Sentinels showed up to the X-Men to various. They probably did a surprise attack.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
So everybody's under assumption that the X-Men are going to get axed in this. And
or it's the end of the world.
The running joke is that Xavier always die, which he do. He even died in X-Men 97.
He has died the most of any superhero character.
Yeah.
In film. We've seen Professor X die more than anybody else.
It was funny because people were like, y'all always bring him back to kill. I'm like, y'all, he just died in X-Men 97. Now, he wasn't dead, but everybody thought he was dead.
Yep.
So we should be used to this by now. And obviously.
He also died in Logan.
Yeah, very much died in Logan. He died in my Multiverse of Madness.
Died in the X-Men The Last Stand. Jean killed him.
She sure did.
Yeah.
So this is a normal.
Kenny.
Yeah. This is normal. The fact that they now the rest of them also dying kind of sucks because we don't get that as often. But the ones
who are going to be in Doomsday will live.
Correct, and they are the X-Men that we are getting after these Avengers movies is not going to be the OGs.
No.
Anyway.
It's going to be a complete reboot.
Right. So this is probably the biggest of the three so far. Obviously, we don't know why they are even in this movie. We don't know what's the context behind why Scott is, Sentinels, but
people have been making Agatha All Along connections, which has been fun.
What?
The speech that Magneto gives to
at the beginning
to Professor X talking about death comes for us all is the same thing Lilia's mentor said to her.
And Agatha.
And the tower reversed, and she said death comes for us all. And Agatha All Along, when they toasted, they called each other the harbingers of doom.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a scene where Jennifer it's during the potions trial.
Okay.
Jennifer's hallucinating. She walks through the doorway, and the hallway of the house flashes into like this different decrepit looking hallway, and it looks like the hallway from the X-Men trailer. But they didn't explain what it was about.
Okay.
So
now this is the part of Marvel that I like, is when they give us something and we dissect the heck out of it.
Yeah.
And because it's fun.
Yeah.
The part of Marvel I ain't say Marvel, the fandom that I don't like is when we get things like the Steve trailer and everybody's kind of like, why are you wearing a Steve bag?
The Sky Rizzy thing was fun though.
That was funny. Like that was a
fun.
funny, a general thing about the trailer. But the whole concept of like Steve coming back and everybody being like, why? I don't like that part.
It's comic books.
Sky Rizzy, hilarious.
Yes.
Okay.
That's funny.
That was funny. So this trailer gave us a little bit of that, like, oh, what's going on? We get to theorize tinfoil hat territory. I'm all game.
Yeah.
And the next one is going to do that even more.
Yeah. So the trailers are getting more fun as they go.
Yes.
More interesting.
I predicted. Now there is a rumor that we will be getting an actual trailer at Super Bowl.
Yeah, like a movie trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have to pay some cash for that. TBD. We don't know. It ain't been confirmed. We won't know until it comes.
Yeah, that's true.
Until it plays, we will not know if we actually getting a Doomsday trailer. But that is number 3. Number 4 is currently playing, and they will release it online on Tuesday, and we will talk about it next episode.
All right, that is this last stop on the trailer park. Let's dive into this bunch crunch.
All right, first up, now the Duffer Brothers are done with Stranger Things. We didn't talk about Stranger Things on the show because we don't watch it.
Because it's enough of y'all talking about Stranger Things.
Shout out to everybody involved.
So, enjoy that.
Did y'all like that last? Hope y'all like that last surprise episode.
Don't tell us.
That y'all didn't get.
Hearing about it.
Did you that? I ain't gonna talk about
No, what?
That was great. So there was a theory.
The stupid surprise episode theory?
Yes.
Yeah.
And people were like, actually, I saw that Netflix crashed because for a brief period because people tuned in for this and they were like, no.
What secret ending would have fixed that finale?
Why would you do that? I would hate if a series that I watched told me it was over and then another week a surprise episode came. Like I'm processing the end, right? And you like surprise, and give me another episode? No. Anywho, they are done. They are done also. They are supposedly also done with Netflix because they signed a deal with Paramount? Some other studio.
Better.
WB.
No, that's what I was just saying. Is that better?
Oh, right. No, probably not. Paramount, who's still trying to buy WB, by the way.
Paramount who's upset with Netflix.
Child. Studios are stupid.
Yeah.
Anywho. So the Duffer Brothers are still, though, doing some work with Netflix, even though they are officially done with Stranger Things and moving on. One of the series is called The Burrows, which they will executive produce that will come on Netflix. And I put it on here because it stars some pretty good people. Alfred Molina, who is Dr. Ock.
Yes.
Gina Davis, who is a...
Long Kiss Goodnight?
I literally was about to say an assassin. We was thinking the same thing. Because that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
I don't remember her character name, but Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yep.
Alfred Woodard, who's Alfred Woodard.
Alfred Woodard, yes.
She also cussed Tony Stark out in the hallway.
She killed Mahershala Ali.
Yes. Also that. Legend, Alfred Woodard.
Yes.
And then Bull Pullman, who is the Century's daddy.
And the president.
And the president. Of the United States. Yeah. They are a group of people who are going to band together because they live in a retirement home and must stop a monster who threatens to steal their time. This, and I was like, this sounds kind of good.
This is funny.
Yes.
Because you didn't watch Salem's Lot.
No, but I know of Salem's Lot.
That was Alfred Woodard and Lewis Pullman who were in a town to fight against vampires.
You're right. So I don't know if this is going to be played straight or if this is going to be like a comedy because they're like in a retirement home and they're older. But I like this idea. I was like, y'all got me. I think y'all might have got me.
Like funny.
Okay, it has some comedy in it.
It'd probably be the same tone. Maybe.
Probably.
Well, you know what? Maybe not, because they are doing the Stranger Things follow-up, so that'll probably have the same time. This will probably be different.
The Duffer Brothers have 3 things coming out. One's a Stranger Things spinoff. One's the other thing I didn't bother looking more into, and then this one.
So only murders in the retirement home.
Ha ding ding. That's the That's a thing now.
Yeah, only murders.
Only murders in a specific place.
Yeah.
I caught on Hollywood. Yeah. We've caught on. So they don't have an official release date on this. Netflix put out like a sizzle reel of all the things that's coming out 2026, and this was part of it. So,
yep.
All right, next up.
You didn't put Enola Holmes on here?
No.
Oh.
I didn't watch any of that. Oh, one thing I didn't put on here, but they didn't give, it was just a picture of Yaya is going to be doing Man on Fire series. It's finally coming out next year, but they just gave us a picture. They didn't give us like a premise or anything yet.
It's Creasy.
Right. He is Denzel Washington.
Maybe that ends differently.
Oh,
maybe. Anybody, I won't spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen Man on Fire.
No, who ain't?
Hey.
If you listen to this podcast and ain't seen on Man on Fire, you need to stop right now.
There's a lot of people who just have not.
Go watch that movie. That's one of Denzel Washington's like best movies.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's so good. Anywho, Yaya got some big shoes to fill, just in general.
Yes, but he's a good actor.
He's good.
Yeah.
And they had, speaking of Yaya, Marvel obviously heard us complaining about promo for the previous shows because they promoting the heck out of Wonder Man.
Yeah.
Every other day there's like something, as it should be.
Yeah.
So we got full look of the super suit. We are getting more details about him hiding his powers and how Trevor's involved or not involved or working for the man. We ain't really sure. But that comes all out January 27th.
Nice.
So we're definitely talking about that. Moving on to somebody who else is also in Marvel. Kathryn Hahn is she's in talks to play Mother Gothel in Tangled. So we got news that Tegan Croft, who is from
Laura Croft's house?
Nope, you know who she's from. The blonde is throwing you off.
Let me look at her.
Yeah. Google her. Well, it's gonna tell you when you Google her. But when you Google her, you're gonna be like, oh, really?
I'm not gonna look at her filmography.
Okay.
Tegan Croft is
Who is she?
She looks like Mila Jovovich.
Nope. Imagine. Well, did she have blonde hair in that?
Oh, she's Raven.
She is Raven. Who
Interesting.
I have not seen her since
good
then.
For her.
And I was like, oh, the blonde hair that they showed in the picture, and I was like, I don't feel like she had blonde hair in Raven.
No, she was purple.
Right, in Titans.
Yeah.
So Raven is back.
Nice, good
in
for
Titans. And then Milo Manheim, who I'm not familiar with. He's in something called Zombies. They will star as Rapunzel and Flynn Rider in Tangled. And Kathryn Hahn is in talks to be Mother Gothel. Now, I love Asian Queen. Y'all know we love Asian Queen around here.
Sounds like it's in budget now.
Kathryn Hahn should have been number 1 to play Mother Gothel. Now, Jay has not seen Tangled, but we already had this discussion. Mother Gothel is like a spinoff of Agatha. I mean, literally. Now, Mother Gothel's not a witch. I don't think she's like a witch. Okay. She mean though. Okay. So Kathryn Hahn is gonna do this up very well. They need to make sure she signs the paperwork.
People were excited about this. A lot of people had fan casted her. I only thought they would go with her because she looked like her. She do got the
look. She got the look for sure.
But I mean, yeah, Kathryn Hahn's fit for like a Disney villain role.
Yes,
absolutely.
I mean, she's already a Disney villain.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
She's just moving on to a different part of the lot.
That is true.
So good for her.
Yeah. So they just went with completely different people.
Yes, because we thought that Mason Thames and McKenna Grace were gonna be Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. So they definitely saving on money.
This makes more sense.
For sure. For that. And they, bring up some actors who ain't got a chance yet.
And it'll make $1 billion because it's a live action Disney movie. So.
Is Tangled gonna make $1 billion?
Probably not.
I don't know. This one. Mate, it's possible because
was Tangled the cartoon very popular?
Yes.
Was like Frozen popular?
No.
Like
but that's why it's curious. Moana?
Okay.
Tangled is good, and I'm actually curious of why they picked this one to do a live action. I'm about to look up how much. 2010 though.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying they're getting into the recent movies.
Tangled,
that they're doing live action
because they're running out of other stuff.
Yeah.
Tangled only. I'm putting only in quotes. At the box office, $592 million. That ain't touching Moana or Lilo and Stitch.
No.
So when they said they were doing this one, I was like, are y'all sure? But that one had Mandy Moore and Zachary Levi as the voices.
Is Tangled Disney animation?
Tangled is, yes.
That's why they're putting their
own stuff.
Yeah.
Not like, okay.
Non-Pixar's.
It is Walt Disney Animation Studios.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's why they went with this. Because I'm like, I didn't think Tangled. I know Tangled was popular, but I didn't think Tangled was like Moana $1 billion live action club popular.
It's not.
So, and that still has to be proven.
I mean,
I think people are starting to get exhausted from.
That's because they putting this live action one out for Moana way too soon. After
like right after a sequel.
It's
They're
crazy.
redoing the first one.
Come on, y'all. They already know. We already said y'all milking it.
There's only so much. Right. You're supposed to be
taking it too far.
Use some discretion.
Right.
When you're milking your
be a little subtle.
Right.
Okay. Be a little subtle. So what else do they have? Zootopia is not. I'm thinking like, what else are they gonna put in a live action? Because they did Little Mermaid most recently.
Nope.
So they're going through all the princesses.
They already did Mulan. That wasn't good. Okay, so Mulan would be the first live action one.
Right.
That flopped.
It should have. I'm sorry. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Nope. They need to do that one over.
Mulan was not a good live action.
They should do Mulan over. That's how upset I was about that one.
Yep.
So get together, Disney.
That's true.
Y'all got the money. Anywho, so I question mark if I'm interested. Catherine Hines winning me over, but also question mark if it's gonna be as big as they think it's gonna be. I'm not so sure. Speaking of Marvel folk, Sebastian Stan is jumping ship. No, I'm kidding. He just getting 2 checks. He is going to be in the Batman 2 opposite Robert Pattinson. Excuse me. He is in talks, quote unquote, to be in Batman 2. Hollywood Reporter, though, is saying that the role that he's in talks for is Harvey Dent.
Makes sense.
Now, DC Studios has not confirmed. So depending on how you want to word it, some people are like, it's not confirmed yet. You can't say it. Hollywood Reporter's like, we know what we heard. DC Studios ain't saying nothing.
That's true.
And usually James Gunn is quick to come out and say something.
Right.
When he take too long to say something, to do a rebuttal that come out in the trade, that junk is true. Nice. That junk is. So he's playing Harvey Dent. We already got Asian Queen playing. I think it's supposed to be playing his wife.
Gilda Gold. Mm-hmm.
So interesting pairing. So we got Bucky and Natasha in DC.
Yes.
Now people somehow think that because
he's manipulated by Druid.
Who Druid is also coming back. God, he is in Marvel. Temporarily forgot. The Joker is supposedly also coming back in the Batman 2. Now, we don't know who the official villain is for this movie. We don't have a plot. They ain't started filming this movie yet.
It could be one of the 3.
It could be.
The people are wondering, because it seems like he's still doing The Long Halloween, which was the last one. The Long Halloween was...
very long.
Yes, it was a 12-issue comic book series.
Okay.
About a bunch of different like Batman villains who were doing stuff. Hush, the first Batman was ripped from like a Long Halloween story.
Okay.
Seems like this one is also
from the same thing. I mean,
that
ain't bad. Ain't broke, don't fix it.
And there were multiple players in the villain category. Okay. So it wasn't just like one straightforward person.
Okay. Now, people are bringing up the fact that Matt Reeves apparently earlier said that the villain for this one is not somebody who's been a villain in the movies before. So people are not believing a Harvey Dent thing.
It's probably Scarlett Johansson.
But my thing is, he could be Harvey Dent and just not turn into Two-Face.
He could be the villain, not be the main villain.
Correct. So I'm going to go with this as true.
Harvey Dent was a villain. Gilda Gold was a villain. Joker is a villain.
Right.
Somebody's got to be at the head of the table.
Right.
So
popping people off.
And Joker would be boring. So
we've done that.
Yeah.
And come on, Heath Ledger. Nobody's beating Heath Ledger. We just need to let that go.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
Good for Sebastian Stan though.
Yeah.
Get them 2 checks.
Good for everybody involved.
Good for everybody involved. And hopefully we'll get. I forgot that this movie's not coming out to 2027. Jesus.
Jeffrey Wright going to be in this still?
I think he is, yes.
Good.
I think he is, yep. Him and Colin Farrell also back.
How is this not expensive?
This movie going to be 200 million minimum.
Alone.
Huh?
Scarlett Johansson alone.
It's 200 million.
He's getting paid more than Robert Pattinson.
She get paid more than everybody.
This movie's going to be expensive.
Everybody. The highest paid person on this cast list is not a Batman, y'all.
Or Matt Reeves.
Or it's Asian Queen. Come on, let's not play. Let's not play. You know what's funny? I wonder if she signed on because she knew Sebastian Stan was coming.
Maybe. Or vice versa.
Or vice versa.
Or he signed on because he knew she was there. So
boom, there.
That's
probably more accurate.
Yeah.
That's funny. So I don't know why people think this. People think that Bucky is dying in Avengers because Sebastian Stan's going over to DC. I was like, y'all know actors work multiple movies.
Batman isn't real DC.
Oh, right. And this Batman 2.
Them, so.
Batman 2 is not DC Studios with Superman.
If we're using their rules.
This is a different universe.
And I think they're allowed to go over if it's a one role picture.
I mean, Wendell Pierce has just been in both. He was in Superman and in Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
So why not?
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't think this means Bucky is dying.
No.
Bucky might die, but I don't think this is why.
Everybody's dying in Secret Wars.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Or is everybody dying in Doomsday and coming back in Secret Wars? Everybody dying in Secret Wars and not coming back.
Nothing stays dead.
No, except
Uncle Steve.
Except Uncle Ben.
Yes, true. Except Uncle Ben. And now Aunt May.
All right, no. They shouldn't undo that. That one should stick. So that is it for our Bunch of Crunch.
All right. So we're going to take a short break and get into our review for... What are we going to see?
Greenland.
2.
Oh, excuse me. Migration. This week we watched Greenland 2 Migration, which is a sequel to Greenland 1. Going nowhere.
Yes, going to Greenland.
It was released January 9th, 2026. It was directed by Rick Roman Vaughn, who also directed Greenland, obviously. Angel Has Fallen, which also stars Gerard Butler, and Snitch. Nope, I don't know what Snitch is. I'm thinking of Snatch. Snitch starred The Rock. Dwayne Johnson.
Interesting.
I don't think I've seen that one.
He's got a lot of movies.
So you got a feel for what Rick likes to direct just based on that. So the cast and characters of Greenland 2 are the same. No, actually not the same people from Greenland because most people in that movie died. So our original 3 are back for this one. We have Gerard Butler's back as John Garrity. Marina Baccarin.
Yes.
Is Allison Garrity, who is the wife.
Yep.
And then we had a recast between the first one and the second one. Nathan Garrity is played by Roman Griffin Davis, who we last saw in The Long Walk. He was curly.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And spoiler alert.
And Jojo Rabbit.
Oh, and Jojo Rabbit, which I had not seen.
He's a little boy.
He don't survive The Long Walk.
No, he does not.
Surprise, surprise.
He does survive Jojo Rabbit, though.
Good for him.
Yes.
Good for him. And now he's...
Scarlett Johansson does not.
Oh, she died in that movie.
It's the Holocaust. She was helping Jews.
Dang.
I think. They hung her.
That is on track, unfortunately. Yeah. Back to semi-happier times. Greenland 2 Migration is an hour and 39 minutes, so it's pretty short and sweet and to the point. Budget of $90 million, which is almost double the budget of the first one.
Wait. Budget of $90 million?
$90 million. What was the budget of the first one?
The budget of the first one was 35.
Oh, is it more than double?
I thought they doubled it to 65.
Jesus.
Hold on, let's see.
According to Wikipedia, the budget is $90 million.
Okay, hold on. Greenland.
Mm-hmm, the first one. Yes.
Wait. So the budget of Greenland Migration is $90 million.
According to Wikipedia, it is $90 million.
So the budget, they tripled the budget because the budget was $35 million. For
the
so I thought they doubled it to 65.
Ooh. Y'all, and the reason why we say ooh is because
was not pretty.
So Greenland, as if you did not listen to our news episode, Greenland went straight to POV streaming because it came out during COVID. A lot of movies did that. So the fact that this got a sequel is kind of an act of God.
Yes.
Because that typically don't happen.
People are still wondering why.
I am still wondering why. So this one getting triple the budget is very interesting, knowing that the first one didn't get a chance to do what it needed to do due to the circumstances.
Interesting.
So the Friday sales, which includes Thursday previews for Greenland 2, is $3.3 million. That's not good. That probably don't even cover Gerard Butler's salary.
What else was out this weekend?
So what else came out this weekend? The number one movie this weekend is still going to be Avatar. Avatar still bringing, I think it's past $1 billion at this point.
Yeah.
Other
it's like the lowest grossing $1 billion film in the franchise.
Oh God!
What does that mean?
Oh my God! It's not gonna make $2 billion. It's only gonna make $1 billion.
Y'all are so rich,
right? Disney, the mouse gonna be eating ramen. No. They're fine. Another movie that came out this weekend in limited release was Dead Man's Wire, which we briefly talked about in the news.
Oh, that came out?
It limitedly, yes. Oh. It officially comes out, I think, in a couple weeks.
Okay.
Like wide release. And then what else? Oh, Primate came out this weekend.
Oh.
So Primate probably stole Greenland's thunder.
Primate was marketing.
But they were right. They did not market. I saw like an ad.
Greenland should have paid a couple of social media influencers. Like Primate.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't trust the glowing reviews for Primate.
No,
I just don't think it's true.
No,
I just don't think it's true.
Nobody's rolling out to see what if Cujo was a monkey.
It has a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. 90.
What, Primate?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
There's a shoe for every foot.
Whatever.
Some of the feet are slow.
Okay. Another movie that came out that went wide release this weekend was Bradley Cooper's movie Is This Thing On? Exactly. Going back to Greenland.
Was that stand-up movie?
Yes. People said it was good. Oscar bait. It's Oscar bait.
Sure.
Pretty
That's
much.
usually what happens to movies nobody sees.
Yeah. So Greenland's not gonna make its money too.
It's good odds for Greenland.
No. It's dead in the water. 28 years later, coming out next weekend, snatching
Bone Temple.
Right, and Avatar's still making money.
Yeah.
Like this. Yeah. Cratered.
It'll do well again on video on demand.
It probably will do. It ain't making 90 million, but it'll make
on video on demand.
No, it's not. It's not doing
900,000. Okay.
I don't think it's gonna make this money back. Critics ratings wise, cinema scores at a B-. Ain't good.
That's not good.
That's
for
not a disaster movie
film. Like,
no.
Well, let's look at other disaster films. Independence. Well, no. Let's look at more recent.
Let me look up Luis. Box Office Luis usually puts comparisons in his Okay. Primate. By the way, since we were speaking of Primate, guess what Primate got for cinema score? Just guess. Since we was just talking.
Got a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
We got a 90% on Rotten critic or audience?
That's a very good question. I will tell you in 1 second. So Primate has. So they must have did this when it first came out, because Primate is currently sitting at 77% for critics, and 76 for audience. So the lies caught up with them.
Okay, so 76 for audience.
76 for audience. What is the cinema score for Primate?
C. Solid C.
B-.
C+. B-.
Same thing as.
That's not good.
That's not good.
It's not good that people are enjoying Greenland migration at
the same
rate they're enjoying Primate.
Right. Yeah. Now, Box Office Luis did not bother even putting any comparison for Greenland too. So I don't know. What do other disaster movies get? Let's see. Give us a Day of Tomorrow. Day After Tomorrow. That's a disaster movie, right? B for Day After Tomorrow. So better than Greenland. What's another one?
Wait, you said the Day After Tomorrow cinema score?
Yeah, it's a B.
Mine is giving no results.
When you look up cinema score?
Yeah.
Type slow. It's a very
The day.
No, it's just day, not the day. And you have to be precise.
Yeah, because I'm like, geez.
You have to be precise on cinema score, guys. If you ever want to know a cinema score for a movie, that
why
website.
Don't they just do a regular search?
No,
why I gotta
it's
wait
archaic.
For the drop down to load up.
Don't click on it because it'll disappear.
Y'all hiring? Y'all need a sysadmin?
Jay is looking. Jay is looking.
Interesting. So Day After Tomorrow got what?
Gotta be.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. People might have been harsh on it. Geostorm. Guess what Geostorm got? Which is another Gerard Butler disaster movie.
Which we watched.
Yeah.
It had more spectacle.
It did. 2017 is when that one came out.
Okay, do Moonfall next.
No, you didn't. Oh, okay. Do Moonfall as you guess.
B+.
B-.
Oh, the same. Geostorm at least had more disasters.
Gerard Butler has a track record. Moonfall. What do you think that got?
C+.
Ooh, ding, 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 ding.
Nice.
C+.
Okay.
C+.
Cool. Dang. So I guess nobody likes disaster movies.
No, but disaster movies are great. Deep Impact. It's too. Okay, guess.
Too old?
No, they got one.
Deep Impact. B+.
B. Straight B.
So Deep Impact is the bar.
Armageddon. Okay, I'm just gonna look it up.
Okay, Armageddon.
Okay, we got one.
Okay, so that's an A. Armageddon's got to be an A.
A-.
Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That makes sense.
I mean, it's the movie, has the cast, and it has the soundtrack.
Hello.
So, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay,
they don't do that anymore.
last two. I'm
soundtrack.
gonna do twin films. Last two. Volcano.
No, not Volcano and Dante's Peak.
Come on, hit it.
So Volcano was
1997. Which the Volcano was with Tommy Lee Jones. Yep.
I liked Volcano.
Yes, that was the better of the two. 1997.
Volcano had a B+.
Ding 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 ding. B+.
Okay.
And
so Dante's Peak was a C-.
Hold on, do we have one? I'm not spelling Dante right. Guess.
Make sure you use apostrophe S.
I did.
Because it's specific.
It's very. And I didn't put the S. And they were like, movie doesn't exist.
Is it a C- or a D?
Higher.
Higher than a C-?
Uh-huh.
Wait. It can't be in the B's. There's no way Dante's Peak is in the B's.
Higher.
No. Dante's Peak is not an A.
A-.
There's no way.
Dante's Peak is the worst of the two movies between it and Volcano.
Every time they let that old lady burn up in that
There's a
boat.
scene where a grandma walks into hot lava.
Like
and
an
she's
idiot.
like, nah.
She been living all her life.
Nah. And you're like, Grandma, why would you do that? This is magma. At least Volcano had Tommy Lee Jones.
Dante's Peak is like the scary movie of Volcano.
It is.
That's crazy.
No, A-. Somebody was on drugs.
It was a different time. Different people.
Who? Old people, like the senior citizens, they felt bad for the
resonated with
grandma
who melted herself.
who
in the
melted
lake.
in magma because she
killed
walked
herself.
in it like an idiot. So disaster movies don't have a great
Trying to
track
row in a
record.
boat across boiling water.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
A-? Terrible.
Maybe they only pulled the cast.
Okay. Maybe they didn't poll anybody and they polled themselves.
Oh, there you go.
They polled the theater workers. Back on subject.
It's terrible.
That is the travesty.
Score.
Not the movie, but the fact that Dante's Peak has an A-.
Yeah.
The same thing as Armageddon. That's ridiculous.
And Volcano has a what?
Hold on, I forgot that fast.
A
B-.
No way.
Volcano.
Volcano at least has science.
B+.
Scientist in it.
It had Tommy Lee Jones in it.
Yeah, and the one lady.
Sure. I don't know who that is. Who are you talking
about? The love interest.
In Volcano. Oh, Anne Hesh.
Anne Heche.
Heche.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
There it was.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, she was a scientist.
She was.
They at least had somebody in the prisoners who got off the bus and it helped.
And he had a daughter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody helped that old lady out the river because in Dante's Peak.
She was walking.
Yeah.
In magma.
Yeah.
Oh no! Like, girl, shut up and die.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
This is stupid. All right, back on track. So Greenland has a B-, which is not good for. I mean,
Maybe.
Actually, we're going to retcon.
Dante's Peak was the bar.
Let's retcon that. B- probably ain't that terrible. It's terrible for its legs. Nobody's going to go see this. 3.3 million opening weekend on a $90 million budget is terrible. But Gerard Butler's, everybody got that check. You know, the movie got made, as Zack Snyder would say.
Yeah.
Anywho, Jay, hit us with the plot.
The plot of Greenland Migration is it is 5 years after Clark's meteor, the Clark meteor, has struck Earth.
Yep.
And decimated the planet.
Yes.
The Garrity family cannot stay in the bunker any longer and must migrate to the actual impact site of the Clark meteor because that is where life is finding a way. As they said in the movie.
Somebody literally, I was like, girl, don't do it. Don't. Okay.
They did it.
You took it.
And they didn't deserve it.
That's crazy. So, hold on.
Yeah, and hijinks and shenanigans ensue on the way there.
Much like the first movie.
Yeah.
Much like the first movie.
So,
now,
yeah.
Do you know where Clark is from, though? I didn't know this.
Kansas. Or Krypton.
Now you know, darn it. I was like, Kansas?
His name is Kal-El.
So Clark the Meteor is actually, according to some sources, they named it that way because of the Arthur C. Clarke, who named the movie, the novel Hammer of God, which is a novel about the asteroid that impacted Earth.
Oh, I thought you were going to say David Clark because it came from space, like Superman.
That would have fit.
That would have fit.
Because, I don't know if you know this, Deep Impact if you've seen Deep Impact, you would know this, but it's just general knowledge, you would know this. When you find a meteor or something flying in the air, you get to name it.
Yeah.
So you get to pick the name. So in Deep Impact, it was named after Elijah Wood's character.
Yeah.
It was dual name because him and somebody else named it, found it. So yeah, if you find a meteor that destroys the Earth, congratulations, you are going down in history books because it's going to be named
as the planet killer
after you.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, hijinks and shenanigans ensue. Clark 2.0.
Nice.
Essentially. So let's get into our non-spoiler thoughts. I can go first.
Sure.
This is the first movie. Greenland 2 is Greenland 1. Same stakes, actually. It's the same stakes.
Okay.
Family has to get to a point of safety and they have to go through trials and tribulations to get there. Our family stays a unit in this one, unlike the first one where they kind of get separated a little bit. So that was slightly different.
Yeah.
Things are quite convenient for the family as it was in the first one.
It's a mix of convenient and inconvenient.
Yes. Convenient for everybody else.
Yes.
Highly convenient for them in this movie. The supporting characters are there.
Yes.
They got people to be around to be inconvenienced.
Right.
It even ends somewhat of the same.
Yes.
Almost you just swap out a couple things and it's this is the same type of ending. So if you like the first one, you probably like this one.
Yeah.
If you did not enjoy the first one, don't know if I would recommend it. Because you're not getting nothing new.
That's true.
Don't anticipate anything new. But having said all that, our lead characters, they still work good together. The son is now grown up in this one. I'm not sure why they swapped characters, but the kid actor from this one is different from the first one, like we mentioned. But he would have aged up the same.
Well, I guess he would have.
They could have used the same. What's the difference?
I don't know.
They could have aged him up. The boy from 5 years ago, they still could have used.
Sure.
I feel like if he's still acting, maybe he's retired.
Or
he's doing something else. He's an astronaut or something. Who knows? But the cast chemistry is still good. Even our supporting characters that we get, they're all pretty good. There's one in particular that I like that they meet along the way, or they go visit, I guess, along the way. Some of the people they meet after that as they get closer and closer to the meteor strike is also cool. So. Character wise, no issues with that. It is not the best disaster movie that's ever been made.
No.
Hello, Armageddon and Dante's Peak. Apparently,
yeah, clearly,
we are the outliers for Dante's Peak, but it's still entertaining. If you are looking for an all-out gangbusters of disaster, though, this ain't for you.
No.
This is a character-driven disaster movie for sure. This is about the relationships and the people you meet along the way. And that don't get to continue along the way at the same time. So it's somewhere in the middle of being a not great movie, okay disaster movie, good enough popcorn flick for me. So those are my non-spoiler thoughts. What you got?
Thought this was okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I don't mind things that are predictable as long as it's entertaining.
Okay.
This was pretty predictable.
You
could predict. It even got to the point where we were looking at each other when we knew an explosion was going to happen,
right?
Or something was going to pop off because it's predictable. You know how this is going to play out, especially if you've seen that first one.
Yes.
But I did find this entertaining, so I didn't mind that it was extremely predictable because it was entertaining.
I agree with the entertainment piece.
It was. I didn't find it boring or too slow.
No.
I feel like once things started, the characters are constantly moving.
Yes.
Yeah.
We don't have any. We don't have large gaps of slowness.
No, it opens with kind of a recap of where we now. We get a couple minutes in the bunker with the characters talking about the state of the world, and then that's when things start to move. So after that, they're pretty much moving nonstop.
I appreciate the movement.
The situations were always ridiculous, but there was always something happening at least. So
yeah, we had to keep our eyes on the screen.
Yeah. I don't think anybody got on my nerves in this movie.
No, so did somebody get on your nerves in the first one? Just out of curiosity.
No, but I will say a plot device that gets on my nerves is always incorporating a child that has some type of medical ailment. That's just like a disaster film trope at this point. Every single disaster film has to have a child that has some type of health issue that requires them to have to slow down while they're running away from death because they have to deal with this. Mm-hmm. They even did it in World War Z.
Yeah.
Where it's the kid always has to have diabetes or asthma.
Yes,
And
they can't breathe or they can't eat or something like that.
We always have to take a break from the zombie apocalypse or from the natural disaster to find a pharmacy.
Right. And I feel like they do that because it's supposed to be like relatable. Be like, y'all, this is a zombie movie.
It is relatable.
It ain't real. It ain't real.
None of this is
Zombies
real.
don't exist.
I found that annoying because not kids with ailments annoying. No, that's just natural. But it's just like every single movie, every child has to be the inconvenience in every disaster movie.
Right. Why always be the kid?
Why does the child always have to be the inconvenience?
Right. Exactly.
So I found that annoying.
I'd rather that than I guess a bratty teenager. But
so going into this, I was worried because I was like, if they keep stopping this movie
for the kid
to figure out how they're going to solve his diabetic episode that he's going to have at the most inconvenient part of this movie, I'm going to be upset. But they didn't. They went with something else. So I'm glad.
They did. They switched the focus.
They mentioned the insulin once. I was like, here we go.
Right. And that was it.
And that was it. So good. They didn't make him they didn't make the son the inconvenience.
Right. Which would have been another repeat of the first one.
So I'm glad that they moved on from that.
I agree.
So nobody got on my nerves. In addition to that, nobody really made like stupid decisions. We only had like a small cat. We were really with the Garrity's and like whatever their one tag along at this specific juncture in the story was.
Right.
And they usually weren't around very long.
Right. They didn't get time to make stupid decisions.
So the decision makers in the film are the Garrity's, and they're not making dumb choices.
Agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that.
This my last note is because we were talking about our awards, our Vaguely Nerdy Podcast awards. I was thinking about coming up with award categories, and I was like, this competes for best roller coaster film, where it's like constantly going up and down, or like there's constant hijinks or shenanigans every 5 minutes.
Every step of the way, it's another hijink.
Or it's like a calm, and then there's like a calamity, and then a calm, and then a calamity. So
that's a good one.
That's a good one. Best roller coaster film.
It was like, God, get there.
And there was one point in the film where John's like, you got to be kidding me.
We also was like, yeah.
When it was like the fourth impossible situation, I'm like, yeah, you're right. This is ridiculous.
Right. Don't you wonder why? We'll get into that.
It's almost like the disasters are targeting you.
Almost like it's focused.
Yeah.
Focused disaster. All right. That's good for our non-spoiler thoughts. Do we want to do anything else before we jump into spoilers?
No.
All right. So we are going to get into spoilers for this movie, although you probably already know how it's going to end. Well, you might not. There's a little twist. Jay called it, though. So it's not. I didn't see it coming, and I was like, oh, I guess you probably right.
A hunch and note number 2.
Okay. Dang. But if you don't want to be spoiled by this, pause, go watch the movie, come back. It'll probably be on streaming in like 2 days.
Yeah.
So don't worry about like going to the theater. Or maybe, you know what? I actually tried to look for this in Dolby. Because I was like, oh, it wasn't. You're right. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't.
There's an Avatar movie out.
I know. And I was just like, AMC was like, girl, get out of here. It ain't even having.
It would be good for it, but they should have picked a different.
Well, I actually don't think it would be because it wasn't enough disaster in this.
Sound?
Not enough. For like 2 seconds. Dante's Peak, though. I'm just playing.
No, that's a IMAX 70 millimeter.
Yeah, it sure is. This is a Christopher Nolan production. Yeah. Anywho, if you don't want to be spoiled, pause, come back, and listen to the rest of our episode because we're getting to the spoilers in 3 and 2 and 1. Starting off with our lead, John Garrity, played by Gerard Butler. He's the same.
He's the same. Yeah.
He's the same. So in the first,
it's been 5 years.
He ain't changed.
I mean, he's not cheating anymore.
Yeah, luckily.
Maybe. That would be nobody in the bunker to cheat with.
It is, but it'd be harder to do.
It'd
be a little harder to get away with that. Yeah. So in the first movie, he is a structural engineer. That's why he and his family is picked to go to the bunker. Surprise, surprise, they make it. Obviously. Yeah. In the first movie, it was also revealed that him and Allison are getting a divorce because he cheated on her, which we don't find out till later in the film. They patch it up.
Right. And there's no divorce attorneys left, so.
Right.
Yep.
They probably didn't say none of them. They probably didn't say none. But John is the same. He is all about his family. Even there are a couple scenes in the movie where he kind of like pushed me off the way. I'm like, John, be careful now.
That's true.
Yeah. They trying to get to safety too. He's all about his family. So when things start popping off in the bunker, he immediately go find his wife and his kid, and they get on. And he is all like, I don't care what calamity we go through, I need to get y'all to safety. And we find something else about John halfway through.
Yeah.
About halfway through. So he's like, he's one of the people in the bunker who goes out in the world to find supplies and stuff. But there's a lot of radiation. You know where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
And he's done it.
Spider-Man.
Right. It's a Spider-Man movie. Sony got involved and said, let's do it. He obviously has got too much radiation because he's coughing a lot. We'll come to find out he has something.
Cancer.
Okay, we'll call it. They don't call it cancer, but I'm going to go with cancer because that's obviously what it is. He's dying. Mm-hmm. He has not told his family that he's dying until it's like he got weeks left to live. So by the time we arrive to the movie, John only has weeks to live. Yeah. But he's like, it doesn't matter. I need to get my wife and my kid to safety. So the movie is basically about him, that still being his focus no matter what. Yeah. But Gerard Butler, he's good. Yeah. I mean, I don't have any complaints about him. He keeps his accent. He could have yelled, "This is Sparta," and I would have been like, "Sure is." Okay. And he's good. I would like to see Gerard Butler do other things because he's done other things. I'm not sure.
Go watch Den of Thieves.
No, I'm not sure why he's in this rut of these kind of movies. I don't know if he's like.
Go see Plane.
They said Plane was good though. I might actually watch.
How to Train Your Dragon.
I'm not. Oh, you're right. He's fine. He got How to Train Your.
I mean, he's got like small budget action films.
Yeah, but he had. I feel like he started up higher. Like I feel like after 300, he had Law Abiding Citizen, and then he did the voice work for How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe not. I like Gerard Butler, and I just thought he would be doing something extra, but he's kind of turning into a Jason Statham.
He has turned into a Jason Statham,
which I'm kind of like, oh. Gerard, do a little something different. Oh, he was in a watch. Oh, I don't know how I forgot that. He was in a Watchmen.
The Watchmen.
The movie, The Watchmen.
Who was in The Watchmen?
He was the man. Wasn't he the main guy in The Watchmen? The captain.
The Watchmen.
The movie that I don't like. The Zack Snyder.
That
movie.
was Denny.
Yeah, ain't that him?
Not Gerard Butler.
It says that Gerard Butler played. Oh, you're right. Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah.
Well, he is listed in the watch as the Watchman.
That's Google AI's mistake.
On Wikipedia.
Interesting.
Wikipedia says he played the captain in The Watchmen. But you're right. I was thinking he was playing Denny. Anywho, he could have did better. I thought better for Gerard Butler. This movie is fine, but it's just fine. And I just thought that he would be like, I don't know, doing something different.
Interesting.
Jay is very confused about The Watchmen.
I am, but it's okay.
But in the movie, he's fine. I have no qualms. He's the exact same character he is in the first one. So good. Let's not do any strange characterizations in our sequel.
Yeah, everybody's pretty much the same.
Mm-hmm. Did you have any notes for Gerard?
Not any specific notes, no.
All right, let's go on to Marina Baccarin, who plays Allison Garrity, who is John's wife.
Yep.
The same.
Yeah, no, the same.
No changes. No. She is also about getting her son and her family to safety.
No. I mean, she's still very much just the supporting role.
She is. She is not happy to learn that her husband is dying, but not because of that. But
can't yell at a dying man. So
she didn't seem to be in favor of him always going outside. But she is quite upset because by the time we found out, he's got 6 to 8 weeks to live, and he's known for quite some time. So she's just kind of like, you've held all this time, like, I would have liked to know earlier that my husband was dying.
Yeah, but other than that, I guess it wouldn't have changed anything because they were still gonna have to evacuate the bunker.
Exactly. Yeah. But it's kind of a like, he didn't tell because he didn't want them to know. But then it's kind of also like, I would want to know kind of situation. But character wise, Allison is exactly the same. She don't do nothing crazy or stupid. So shout out to her.
She was good. They should put Marina Baccarin in more things too.
Another person who should be, she got a good cry face.
She's been around for a while.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Now most people know her from Deadpool and Wolverine, but
she's been around since Firefly.
Okay.
Which used to come on WB. She's in Deadpool. Yes. She was in the Gotham series.
Apparently she's going to be in the Wrecking Crew. Your favorite upcoming film of 2026.
So she's going to be in the Wrecking Crew.
And she's going to be Master of the Universe.
Yeah, she's going to be the Sorceress of Master Universe. She did that Elevation movie, which was like her and Anthony Mackie's version of Edge of Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I remember that.
She's got some TV show out right now, but she should be in more movies.
I like her.
Yeah.
Acting wise, she was very good in this.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of stuff. So
I like
her. Good for her.
Shout out to her. And then last but not least, we will get... Oh, did you have anything for her character, Allison?
No.
Okay. And then last we have Nathan Garrity, played by Roman Griffith Davis. he's the kid going through a lot.
Yeah.
He's a teenager, right? So they didn't really play too much into, in the movie they kind of set up in the beginning, he's a teenager, but he's kind of, he wants to go outside because he's like tired of being in a bunker. He doesn't like it. Obviously, you know, teenagers don't grow up in bunkers. So this is a little strange. In the first movie, as Jay talked about, the fact that he is diabetic plays a role because they get rejected from the bunker even though they were selected because somehow it's overlooked that by the government that he has diabetes.
Yes.
And they don't want kids with diabetes in the bunker, which is stupid. But it comes up because they get rejected from the bunker. But he also, in the first movie, as a young kid, he takes his blanket out of the bag or whatever, and he ends up dropping his medicine. Yeah. So they get to a point of the movie where they gotta go find him at, you know, as Jay said, stop the movie, stop what we're doing to go find the kid medicine. But in this one, they just mention for him to grab his insulin when they evacuate, and that is it. It is never mentioned again. So I didn't mind Nathan in this. I felt bad for Nathan because he's gonna have a lot of PSD growing up. In that first movie, he was just like stressed. Yeah, like he crying left and right, as he should be, because he's a kid going through a freaking apocalyptic type of event. So the young actor who played him in the first movie was good because he was playing up being like a distressed kid. This actor, he was also good playing Nathan as a distressed teenager. I didn't have any qualms about the kid. He was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really do anything.
Nothing major.
Other than just like be there, be on the journey. He didn't like have moments.
No, he had one moment he was like scared to do something. I was with him on that.
Yeah.
But other than that, we're mostly focused on John and Allison.
Yeah.
So.
He was good.
Anything else about any other characters?
No. I mean, we had some side characters.
All the side characters get popped.
Most of them, very rarely does anybody die because of anything disaster or weather related. Most of the deaths are gunfire. We even go through a war zone.
We ran into one guy, the black guy that was driving them to London.
One person got hit with a comet.
A fragment.
Everybody else got shot. So
stabbed. Yeah.
The world has not changed.
No, I'll get to that. I'll get to that. My likes and dislikes.
Most deaths are gunfire related.
Yeah. So. We'll actually get into that. So that was all for our characters. Let's get into our likes and dislikes. My first thing is they got the human element, right?
Yep.
The people are violent.
They did that from the first part too, though.
People are mean. People are crazy. People will do anything for. What did somebody say? Somebody kill you for a piece of meat.
That's true.
That is true. And they got the not very smart people because there are a couple side characters that like forget their badge, so they can't get into like a bunker. But he ended up getting shot, so that storyline ended very quickly. Yeah. We have somebody who ran after the black guy who ran after his van because he
save his van for the meteor shower.
He wanted to save a van for the meteor shower. Now I've never been in a meteor shower, but I know that I can't outrun a meteor. But he tries to run to move the van so it don't get hit, and instead they both get hit.
I don't know where he planned on moving it to. It was going across the entire area.
You couldn't
through the forest too.
You're not outrunning a comet.
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest it, and I wouldn't think anybody else could do it.
And it was dumb to park in the middle of a clearing.
He did park in the middle of the clearing.
Park closer to the trees. It's a bunch of people out here. Anybody's looking for a car.
Also that, I thought the car was going to get stolen. When they pulled off to the side and said take a break, I was like, oh, somebody going to try to steal the car.
Why y'all keep parking and stopping in wide open areas where it's like easy to get sniped?
Which they do again.
Or hit with a comet.
Towards the end of the movie. They are driving and they stop off in a very wide open field.
Twice. They get shot at in the car in very open areas several times.
Yes. So maybe it was our main three. Yeah. Jay said nobody did anything stupid, but they did some questionable things.
Yeah, that was actually pretty dumb.
Very questionable things. But they got the human element right as far as people will do whatever they need to survive. We got people scratching and fighting to get in the lifeboats. We got people climbing over each other to get in the lifeboat. We got people shutting people out of lifeboats. Like they got that. Like I believe this is how people would act.
People ripping face masks off the others.
Just stealing, killing, and dealing, basically, at the end of the world when people are at their most vulnerable. So they got that right. The cast was cool. I already mentioned that. I dislike that they didn't try to do anything different with this movie. I mean, nothing different at all. No, they didn't. I mean, they didn't even switch up like... I don't know what they could have done. I don't write movies, but I feel like they could have spiced it up a little bit. Yeah. It's literally the same movie. Yeah. And another, yeah, exactly. Another small dislike, a touch more disaster would have been nice. Like this is a disaster movie, and we get like 2 environmental incidences. 3
the thing in
3 or 4. 3.
That was the thing about the first one, which I didn't know until after watching the first one. There's not very many disasters.
Right. Like, I like it. It's a good movie, but it being called a disaster movie, it's like on the spectrum of not a lot of disaster. As you got something like Deep Impact or Volcano or Dante's Peak, our favorite, where it's just a disaster after, all the issues keep popping up because of the disaster. So those are my likes and dislikes in general.
So I pretty much had the same likes. I did like the pacing.
Okay.
Yeah. When they had their moments of calm, they weren't too long.
I agree with you on that.
I did like some of the side characters. William Abadi, who is Denis Laurent, who was the French guy.
Oh, okay.
That they ran into. Yeah. He was really good. They run into one of the French survivors and his wife and his daughter who are staying out in France. And he asked them to take his daughter with them on the migration to the crater. And his scene was really good because he was doing really good acting. Yeah.
Now, what's significant is about that is he is the one that's supposed to tell them how they can get into the crater where this like green. So they want to get to the crater because the crater is supposed to be where life is reforming, right? And it's supposed to be green and lush. It's supposed to be like Malele.
Yeah.
Essentially from Lion King.
Yeah.
So he is supposed to be one to tell them to get there, but his wife has been affected by radiation and she can't talk anymore. So she's wheelchair bound. But they have a teenage daughter that they ask for the Garrity's to take because, they want her to have a life like she's young or whatever. So them saying goodbye to her and whatnot was a very good scene.
Yeah, it was
I agree
good.
with that. He was good. Any other likes and dislikes?
No.
All right. What is next? What do we talk about next typically? Oh, the ending. It ends how you think it would end. They make it. They all make it. John, however, does not make it.
Yeah.
It's like a Moses situation where Moses got to see the promised land, but he couldn't go.
Right.
So there is just like the first movie, just as they're about to make their way to the promised land, Malele, there's a fight because some people wants to take over their van. And it's a van full of people. It's not their van. They get a ride. They hitch a ride on a bus.
Driving everybody to the crater.
Driving everybody to the crater. So the Garrity's have got on the bus. They're on their way. Now, at this point, Allison knows that John is dying. The son does not know. But the gunfight breaks out. Dying. Yeah, and he's coughing like more and more. He's bleeding. I think his nose is bleeding or something. He's coughing up blood. And the bus gets taken over by people who want to basically kick them all off so they can take it. Gunfire breaks out, and Garrity comes off the bus and he's shot in like the gut. So everybody's kind of like, okay, we need to get you to a hospital or whatever. We need to make it to promised land. They get to the top of it. They get to see it. They get to look out of it. And then Garrity dies.
Yes.
Which Jay called him dying early.
Yeah, I knew it.
I didn't think the movie was serious enough to kill off a main character.
I knew. So 2 things.
Okay.
My second note of the movie, because he takes his helmet off, and I was like, it's safe to take your helmet off in the movie. So that's what I figured he was.
Something was going to happen to him.
Dead meat.
Okay.
But after the bus fight, I'm like, this is not action hero Gerard Butler. This is family man Gerard Butler.
So he's going to die.
I guess we've seen him kill one person, but for the most cases, he's been like a pacifist through these movies.
Yeah, now he shoots somebody in a car scene when the car that they are driving tries to get taken over by people.
Yeah, so
but it's not a lot.
Not hand to hand.
This ain't 300.
We didn't see him take on like soldiers. We saw him fight against like random other survivors. So when he started when it seemed like he was going to take the gun, I was like, yeah, this is him getting shot so he doesn't have to die slowly.
Yeah, this is he gets shot and the other person shoots, but he kills him instantly and the other person
you got to find out who killed who.
Right. Yeah, it happens on the bus, but we don't see it. But then when John walks off of the bus, it's like, oh, he's alive. But then it does that whole movie thing where it's like, oh, he's alive, but he got shot.
And he stumbles, yeah.
And he holding his belly and whatnot. Yeah, so John ends up
killed Gail Weathers.
No, everybody's screaming would have made it. Okay, would have made it to Malele and lived the rest of their lives, and then somebody else would have turned into Ghostface, and then we would have started all over again in the Malele.
Gail Weathers been shot in the gut twice.
Okay, right. She always survived. They better not killing her in the next movie would be stupid. Like we've made it this far.
It's invincible.
Relax. So I guess the other thing about Malele is that there, speaking of human element, there's like a war going on outside of it because conflicting countries are kind of trying to take control of it.
Colonization is restarting itself.
Exactly.
All over again.
Now y'all know how countries do. Somebody find a Venezuela.
Piece
Hello.
of green.
Venezuela. Hello.
Exactly.
People are trying to take over something that don't belong to them
because they're vulnerable.
Right. Mm-hmm. And there's like, so they have to go through like a literal war zone to even get to Malele, to get on the bus.
Yeah. It turns into a little bit of Saving Private Ryan.
A little bit. People getting popped in the head and dying. I was like, okay.
I was like, had I made it across the bridge.
Yes.
The bridge is probably what it would have took me.
Okay.
The bridge is probably what would have took me. Mm-hmm. But had I made it across the bridge, I would have definitely died in the war. I would have gotten shot randomly.
You would have gotten.
I would have made it through natural disaster to be shot, killed at gunfire.
Exactly. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this family make it through everything. It's so convenient. Mm-hmm. Nobody died. Like, they don't. The fact that John got shot, I was only surprised by, because I was like, they got to make it to the prime. This movie is not going to end with him not seeing the promised land.
Right.
Now, he don't get to touch it.
Right.
But he at least get to see it. And then the rest of them do make it. So the very end of the movie is the daughter that they picked up from the French guy.
It was convenient because they ended up needing her. Thank God they ran into him because they needed
to speak French.
From that point forward, they specifically needed a translator.
Yes.
Everywhere they went.
You're right. Because to get on the bus to Malele, they needed somebody to speak
That's so
French.
Convenient that luckily he decided to send his daughter.
Right.
Because that's weird.
Yeah, I just thought about that. Because they didn't know, they only knew English.
She was the team leader from that point forward.
Right. Now, one guy they run into speaks English, but first he speaks French. Mm-hmm. And she speaks to him. Yeah. So, Allison and Nathan, the son, they make it along with the daughter from the French couple. And they happily ever after, I guess. Yeah. They make it to Malele. Yeah. And they get to live out their life. And we don't know where they buried John at because we don't see the body.
They floated him out into the sea.
Right, they floated him. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
But no, because then that would have messed up the water supply.
Out to the ocean.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Sure. But John don't make it. No. He meets the goal that he needed, which was to get his family to safety. Yeah. And that's how it ends. And it cuts to black kind of awkwardly. So I was like, oh, that's it. Okay, we're out of here. So that is the end of the movie. Did you have a favorite line or scene?
No favorite line or scene, but I did have a favorite character, and that was Mac, or standout. I liked Mac.
Okay. The lady that they went to in London.
Yeah. So Mac is Marina Baccarat's friend, Allison's friend, who I'm not sure how they know each other because she's. I think they knew each other from like university or something because they talked about being younger and gallivanting around the States, dating around.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Using her accent on American Boys.
Right.
So I think they knew each other from the before times. Mm-hmm. She has taken over, it looks like a hospital.
Yes.
And is taking care of elderly patients who either have Alzheimer's or just don't have anyone left to take care of themselves, and she is taking care of the elders at the hospital, which she's turned into like a refugee place.
It's like the only place of peace in the whole movie.
Yeah,
so
and
that
in
was
London,
nice.
it seems like so.
All of London.
I liked her.
Yes, I liked her too
because of her setup. I liked when they had a conversation with her about going to the crater, and she was kind of like, there was a lot of realistic people who were just like, I'm not gonna make it there.
Right.
So I'm going to live here for as long as I can because I'm going to die on the journey.
Trying to make it. I'd rather stay here and live out the rest of my life than die on a place and not make it.
Because one of two things would have happened. She either would have died on the way or she would have made it, but none of the elders would have made it.
Yeah, she didn't want to
abandoned and died.
She didn't want to leave them because she didn't want to abandon them. And she mentioned like the government stopped sending like supplies and stuff. So she was all they had.
Yeah.
So I did like her a lot.
Yeah. So I liked her. And she supplied them with a gun and an Audi.
Sure did.
So she was the most useful out of everybody.
And they rode that Audi all the way to the bridge.
They did. Yeah.
So my favorite scene is actually the bridge scene. And I only like that scene because it was tense. It was extremely tense.
Yeah.
So to
Marina Baccarat was screaming as soon as she got on it. Oh, I was like, you can't do that the whole way.
Girl. So to get to Malele, they have to go, there's been cracks in the earth. So people you can't take your car. So they drive that Audi all the way to as far as they can. And people have made makeshift bridges. I'm not even how this even happened. One is like a rope. Right. Like who did this? One is like a rope bridge. and they have to walk across, but it's one foot in front of the other situation.
Which are actual bridges that exist in like forest trails.
Yes, that look just like that.
They look just like that, where it's like you have the tightrope, but you have like 2 ropes on the side.
Yes, it's essentially a tightrope, but you got some handles. But the wind, it move you around because it's just a rope.
The wind is like 120 miles per hour just in the bridge section of the world.
Right, because they're high up. This ain't no low bridge. They super high. That's the first part of the bridge. And then the next bridge is just a ladder that somebody done thrown across that you got to move. And there's multiple setups along this big old crack.
Because in reality, it's not a bridge.
Right,
well,
I'm calling it a bridge.
It's not I don't even know if like the crack was new because they're technically at the bottom of the English Channel. So that could have already been there.
You're right. The English Channel was dried up.
They were technically walking across the
So
sea.
we like in the Meg. What's they calling in the Meg? The Mariana Trench.
They're in the Mariana Trench. So it could have just been a trench.
It could have already been there.
Yeah.
Just the crack in the earth that was already there this whole time.
Now that I think about it, would trench animals survive?
No, they did. They would have dried out. We saw the whale bones.
I mean, there was the ocean. Yeah, we did see whale bones.
We saw whale bones.
They drove past whale bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ocean animals, if they not in the ocean that's currently out there, dead.
That's true. Interesting.
Swallowed up. Or not swallowed. Dried out, I should say.
But bridge scene?
So that is the bridge scene that me or Jay are talking about. Now that was my favorite because it's just a high tense pressure situation because you have to do one by one, right? And you got to go across, and then the wind's moving, so it's rocking the bridges back and forth. So they get across the first one, and as they're going across the second one, there's like either high winds or earthquake or something.
It's the winds, but
didn't some start?
It's causing the crack. It's breaking off chunks.
Yes.
Of the
so the earth, the gap is starting to kind of crumble around them, and the ladder that they are on starts shaking. And there's 2 ladders next to each other.
Yeah, because it's 2 parts.
And some idiot realizes that the ladder he's on is about to fall. So people start falling off of the bridges because the wind is too high. He's like, oh, I'm not staying here, which I guess I get. And he jumps onto the bridge that the Garrities are on, or the ladder. And then it just starts like it's a fight or flight situation.
And he still dies.
He dies anyway.
He jumps and knocks the sun over.
Yes. So Nathan is like dangling on. But I like that scene because it was like the most high pressure, intense scene of the whole movie. But what at this point of the movie, it's very clear that the Garrities are A, lucky, but B, they bring tragedy wherever they go.
Yeah, because there's
everywhere.
They destroyed the bridge.
The bridge is done by the time they get across.
There's nowhere to get across now.
So conveniently, they made it, but everybody behind them screwed. Yeah. There's probably somebody stuck between the 2 bridges that can't even get off. So she might as well just dive on down.
Yeah, there was some chick that was just stuck on the platform.
Yeah. So wherever the Garrities go, trouble follows.
Yeah.
Like the bus at the very end. The girl at the beginning, they're traveling with a scientist from the bunker. She gets sniped in the head.
Yeah.
The guy from the very beginning that drives them to London, the comets rain down just as they were driving.
Yeah,
and kills him. So the Garrities make it, but that scene was the best Our Lives in Danger scene.
Yeah, that was
that's
good.
why I'll say it was favorite.
Good tension.
All right, so that is it for random liners or favorite liner scene. Let's get into random notes. Do you have any?
Sure. You don't get to use Life Finds a Way.
Nope.
Life Finds a Way in the opening.
She set herself up, and I was like,
she can only do that.
She better not, and she did.
They waited way too long before warning him about the storm. So in the opening sequence, John is walking. He's
going to a ship,
exploring a ship that's washed up on the coast. And before he gets there's no storm in sight. We get a wide shot of the horizon.
Yep. And they said you gotta wow for it shows that.
And he goes into the boat and he's looking for supplies. And the guy says the storm changed course and it's headed your way.
2 seconds later.
And he says, how long do I have? And he says, you don't have any time. You got to get out there now. So he exits the boat and the storm is right behind him. And I'm like, so.
You saw it coming.
Did you set him up?
You saw it coming.
Why did you wait so long?
How did you not see it?
The storm came from nowhere.
I didn't. He set John up.
After you see, it's not like the storm dropped down because he said he could see the storm
because he
just wasn't close.
Right.
But how did it get there now? And you just waited
and
until
then had
right
the nerve
now
to try not to let him in the building. He was like, "Drop the door, drop the door."
This was a setup. Somebody didn't want John to make it back.
Trying to take that man out.
I thought it was weird that they could see Andromeda.
So they see a star constellation. But they like on Earth, like we on Earth, right? We know we look up at the sky, we see stars. Yeah. But we don't see like whole buckets of stars like grouped together.
Yeah.
So I don't.
That
Did they move closer to the stars?
Did
the stars move closer to Earth?
Yeah, so when they're in the lifeboat and they're floating and they're looking out of the night sky, they see, I guess Earth has rings now.
Oh, yeah, right.
Earth has a ring now because of the meteor pieces are just in the orbit. But they can see the Andromeda Galaxy in the sky with the naked eye. And I don't think you can do that. You can't even, like, it takes like hundreds of years to even get to the Andromeda Galaxy, so you wouldn't be able to see it.
It is 2.5 million light years away.
So I'm just wondering why the meteor shower brought Andromeda closer. Because now my wonder is are we about to collide into the Andromeda Galaxy?
But we would be like moving off the course of rotating around the sun if that were the case.
The entire star system is moving. Why?
Right. For some comments,
which one? Are we moving closer, or is Andromeda moving closer? I didn't get that.
Yeah, that was a weird thing to add. How can
you see the Andromeda Galaxy with the naked eye? I guess he was saying that the sky is clear. I don't know. I don't get it.
It says under most viewing conditions, the Andromeda Galaxy is one of the most distant objects that can be seen with the naked eye due to its sheer size.
Wow, I didn't know that.
It can be seen under very dark skies. The constellation Andromeda, which the galaxy is located, is usually found with the blah 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 blah. You gotta find 2 others to get to it.
So you can see the Andromeda Galaxy with the naked eye under certain circumstances.
Very dark sky. Andromeda is best seen during autumn nights in the northern hemisphere when it passes high overhead,
or if you're in the middle of the ocean where there are no other lights.
And on your way to Greenland, or you already in Greenland.
Gotcha. After a meteor shower.
Got it.
Interesting.
In a lifeboat.
I did not know that. I thought that was weird. I was wondering. I was like, is it the next event an incursion? Because why can we see the Andromeda Galaxy?
I mean, I don't know if you can see it
like that.
He saw it like clearly, like you see it on a picture.
Weird, like because you can't see Saturn. But you can see Andromeda. But I'm not a scientist.
Right.
So
it said...
maybe somebody can explain the logic for why you can't see Jupiter, but you could see the Andromeda.
It's too far.
What?
I don't know. I'm supposed to be like the science nerd.
How can I not see Venus, but I can see the Andromeda
Galaxy? Because of its...
It looked as big as the moon.
It did. In the movie, it does. Maybe
they're just embellishing. Maybe you can, but it's not like as clear as it was in the movie.
It says binoculars can reveal some of the larger structures of the galaxy and its 2 brightest satellite galaxies. Well, Venus is too far. That's why you can't see like the other planets. Andromeda must be closer.
So I just Googled naked eye view of Andromeda.
Okay.
And
it looks like it does in the movie?
It looks like every other star in the sky.
Okay, so it don't look like a constellation.
It doesn't look like that. In the movie, you could literally see like the cosmic cloud that circles that circles that galaxy sun.
It stands out.
Yeah.
So in the movie, you did y'all move closer or did it move closer?
Yeah.
So
you can see it rotating. That's how close it was.
We on the same page.
So that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'll take that back.
I mean,
it stands.
It kind of stands because the way in the movie is kind of like you can reach out and touch it with the hem of your garment.
Or throw a rock at it.
Right.
Next random note. They were not suspicious of a lot of people. Like, their suspicion about people that they came across came and went to where it was like, the world is awful. Everybody who's up here is awful.
Yes.
Mostly.
Yeah.
You guys are not suspicious. When going around strange crowds, when they made it to London and they saw first of all, you made it to London. You guys haven't been on the surface in 5 years. So the son asked a very interesting question. He was like, why are there people up here?
Right. Because it's supposed to be the radiation.
And he says, I mean, it's very clear they're not really living. They're just and they have no choice.
Surviving.
People didn't have bunkers to go to. So you have to be here until you're not here.
Right.
And another guy was like, nobody's living to 100. But I would have been more suspicious going around. You knew how the world was when everybody was rushing to the bunkers. Mm-hmm. I don't know why you think the world would be better. This is basically like Mad Max rules out here. So when they were very eager to be in crowds and be around people, I'm like, this is this is crazy. Like, when the bunker collapsed, people that you had been in sheltering in place with for 5 years who were supposed to be your community were snatching your mask off your faces.
That scene where they were all running from the bunker, it was just like all out.
Yeah.
Every man
like,
for themselves.
These are people you've been in community with for 5 years, and they immediately reverted back to natural disaster rules. As soon as that bunker collapsed, your neighbors was ripping your mask off your face and trying to drown you.
Right, because they wanted to get to them lifeboats. And I was like, oh, y'all ain't got no sense of like community.
That's probably what happened to dude's badge when they snatched the mask off his face.
They probably took his badge
too, because they were about to drown him in that lake.
I believe you.
Yeah,
they were every man for themselves very quickly.
So I thought it was it was weird when they weren't more suspicious around people.
Yeah, convenience.
Yeah. I thought trusting the military in these times was crazy when they went to London and tried to talk the guy holding them at gunpoint, the military officer holding them at gunpoint, to let them in the bunker without no badge.
Yeah. And they were, they were pointing the guns at them like they were ready to shoot at a moment's notice.
They were pointing
I'm not talking to you with a gun in my face.
The military is pointing guns at civilians.
Right. Saying they gonna shoot.
Saying they gonna shoot you. I don't know why they found that surprising. I wouldn't have.
No.
I would have been like, the military has guns. The military is still here at the end of the world. Get out of here.
Right. I mean, if anything, if all it took was for them to bum rush them people before they got there would have done that already.
Yeah, exactly. So they had probably shot somebody there before.
Yes.
Agree. I had my note, smooth sailing from here on out. This is after the black girl died. Because I knew that it's just like the last movie. Once they got rid of the last side character, you knew nobody else was in danger because the guarantees have plot armor.
Yeah.
So
convenience.
Yeah. So, and this was even before the bridge. So
right.
He is doing the acting. This is when they ran into the Frenchman.
Yeah, I liked him.
He did his cry begging to have them take his daughter.
Right.
Which we saw coming.
Yeah, you're right. It was pretty obvious.
And Marina Baccarin should be in more things. That was my last random.
Okay. I didn't have very many random notes. I think I got them all out. These people are bad luck.
Yes, they are.
They're
their own good luck.
Listen, if the end of the world happens and there's some random perfectly together family that ain't lost nobody.
Yeah. Anybody with a full family unit,
don't hang out with them.
That's a bad sign.
Because everybody who gets with them, you are the one next to go.
Somebody died helping them.
Not them. They fine.
Right.
You will be next to go. Avoid them at all costs.
That's true.
The end of this plays out almost like the end of the first, which was crazy. So the end of the first one, they're almost to the promised land, and then they get hit by, I think, some fragments on a helicopter. The helicopter crashes, and then the military comes to get them.
Yeah, I remember that.
In this one, they get on the bus. The bus almost makes it to the promised land, and then the gunmen show up, and then John saves them, and then they get to the promised land. Yeah. I was like, y'all ain't very up how they get to the end. So I was like, that feels a little lazy. Yeah. And how long did they think they were going to live in that bunker? So they were already there 3 years past the standard. Here, actually, let's back up before that. When did they build this bunker?
These are pre-war bunkers.
Oh, they're pre-war bunkers, not pre-disaster bunkers.
I think they're pre-war bunkers because, or maybe they're pre-disaster bunkers. One of the military generals at the table says that the bunker has survived. Maybe he was talking about the first impact.
Okay. He said Clark.
This bunker has survived Clark. It'll survive something else. That's not how bunkers work.
You're not supposed to be down there forever.
Bunkers aren't set up for repeat infinite attacks.
Right. It's not like Fallout. Fallout, they didn't have no repeated attacks. Yeah. They was just down there cooking until they was ready to come back out. Yeah. This one is getting impacted because the earth takes time. Earthquakes. Yeah. Essentially, there's a bunch of earthquakes moving everything around, and then how the movie kicks off and why the Garrett's have to leave because the bunker literally falls apart. Yeah. And everybody got to get up out of there. But I was just like, y'all already down here 3 years longer than y'all supposed to be. How long y'all think y'all about to camp out?
I guess they did explain that they tried to go out earlier, but the world wasn't ready.
But I didn't feel like they was making good enough headway to find another plan. No. They're just like, we'll just wait it out. We'll just wait it out a couple more years. Like, y'all ain't got. And they didn't have a couple more years.
The plates was getting worse.
They had 5 minutes. Yeah. And then it went to crap.
Yeah.
So.
Because they could have got buried alive in there. So.
Some people probably did.
Yeah.
When they finally went to heck. So I think that was all of my random notes.
All right. Let's get into our rating.
Decisions. I'm going to give this a 2.5.
Okay.
3 is what I usually give of something that I was entertained by and I would maybe watch again. I don't think I would watch this one again.
Okay.
And I think this was slightly not the only reason why I would put this under the second one. And by under, I mean I'm not talking about big difference. They're the same movie. They're literally the same.
Yeah,
movie.
it's yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with 2.5.
If anything, this fits. This is a good back-to-back watch if you want to watch them.
Oh sure, absolutely.
They
You want to
flow.
see the Garrity's whole thing?
Yeah, it flows pretty well
Oh,
from
yeah.
first to second because it picks up and the pacing is the
They
exact
even
same.
use shots from the first movie in the second one.
They do. I was like, this is stock footage from the
They
first
are
one.
like, we waste nothing.
I've seen Sydney from this angle.
Which doesn't explain the $90 million budget. Anywho.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. Nope.
No.
So,
I'm trying to think where the money went.
I don't know.
I guess in the effects.
But it looks just as good, quote unquote, as the first one.
I guess generating the Clark crater.
Get
a
out
lot
of
of effects went to that because that was not real. Clark Impact Crater site was not real.
No, it
like
definitely.
That Promised Land.
It looked like the Shire.
It was moving in a slower frame rate than the rest of the film. If you notice that, the waterfall was moving slower.
Real slow. It looked like the Shire or... I'm trying
like
to think.
The Land Before Time, like when the dinosaurs migrate to the new land.
Just add some houses.
Yeah,
that's what it looked like. But yeah, I'm gonna go 2.5. They could have done, if they did something different, I would have bumped it up to a 3. But they didn't. They just made the same movie again.
I'll give it a 3.
Okay.
Just because I feel like the first movie was a 3, and this feels like the exact same movie.
Fair enough.
They didn't do anything worse.
No. Well, to me they did by not doing anything different.
Okay.
That is my qualm against that.
I'll give this 3 Nicole Kidmans.
Okay.
It was predictable, but entertaining. Yeah. Will I watch it again? Probably not, but I haven't watched the first Greenland again. I like my disaster movies to have a little bit more spectacle than this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This does not have enough spectacle for a rewatch.
And a little more disaster. I mean, the only disasters we kind of got in this were the 2 storm sequences that we really didn't get too involved with because you just run away from them. Maybe if they did like a sequence where they got caught in a storm or something, but I guess they wouldn't have survived it.
No.
And we got one meteor shower scene.
Mm-hmm.
But that was pretty much it.
Everything
the
else
rest
was just gunfire and war.
And we could have just watched Civil War again.
Yeah, it did have it got Civil War-ly real.
It did
for like 2 minutes. It definitely did.
several like Civil War pit stops.
I was like, oh, these people are dying, Ken.
Yeah.
No. All right, so that is our rating for Greenland 2. If you are interested, I say wait for streaming.
Yeah, it'll be on streaming soon.
It'll be on streaming, and by the time you listen to this episode, so
there's something I need to watch that's gonna be coming on streaming.
What? Predator Badlands?
No, I do need to watch that because it is on streaming.
Mm-hmm.
It is
coming to streaming. We never saw that astronaut movie.
Oh no, We Bury the Dead will probably be on streaming soon. I ain't heard but nothing about that.
Oh dang, I forgot.
So,
what
did that even make? We were supposed to go see that.
We were supposed to go see that and I chickened out.
It's
good because that might have been one of your 1 passes. So I'm glad we saved it.
We Bury the Dead made 85% critic score on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
Ooh.
What is the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes?
47%.
Ah, dang.
Audience score. Let's see what it made.
I tend to trust the audience score definitely more than critic score, but I'm nervous.
Let's see.
Maybe I trust neither.
Let me skip past the plot and get to box office. Oh, same. Grossed $3 million on its opening weekend.
What was the budget?
With 1,117 screens. It's the biggest opening weekend gross in vertical entertainment history. So that's good.
What was the budget? $2. $3.
No budget.
So it should have been cheap.
Yeah, no budget anywhere on the wiki.
Interesting. I wonder where they're going to put it on streaming at.
Vertical, I don't know.
Vertical is one of those smaller studios.
What are the other Vertical films? Your Monster. What did Your Monster come out on?
No idea.
That was that Melissa Barrera movie.
Right. I read the spoiler for that.
Was she had like a tumor or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, Jay's going to watch it and tell us how it is.
Okay.
Cheryl's not watching it. No. Cheryl's not watching it. All right, so that is it for our review. What are we watching next week?
Next week, we are watching 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple.
Hey, this is supposed to be very Ralph. I was about to call him Ralph Innocent. Nope.
No.
Wrong Ralph.
I'll take him too.
Hey, he's good. I like
him.
Yeah. Ralph Fiennes focused.
Yes.
So I'm excited about that. It has got some early reviews. They are good. So we'll see.
Yeah.
The first one was kind of a mixed bag a little bit. You can go watch our review on that.
Yeah, it was.
Or listen or watch our review on that.
Ralph Fiennes moments are great.
Yes, the end of the movie where he shows up, golden.
Great.
The rest of it, suspect.
Nina Costa picked up the right parts of that film.
She did. And Nina DaCosta, we trust. So that will be our next episode.
Nice.
All right. Thank you for listening. If you like our show, please give it a share. You can leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or on our website, vaguelynerdypodcast.com, or any podcast player that lets you leave a review. Go ahead, hit them buttons.
Yes.
Only if it's 5 stars. If it's less than that, let us know why you wouldn't do
Save
5
it, put it in your
stars.
pocket.
And then we'll adjust. We'll talk about it first. Don't do less than 5. We don't want that. No. Anywho, you can follow us on social media on Threads and IG at Vaguely Nerdy Podcast. We are more active on Threads than anywhere else. We like to argue. I'm just playing. We don't argue.
Okay.
We do chat a lot on Threads. We on Threads the most than anywhere else.
We are.
But we are also on Blue Sky and Twitter if you want to follow us there. You can reach us at vaguelynerdypodcast@gmail.com if you have any comments, suggestions, feedback, questions, or you want to just send us some money. We'll take it.
We like money.
Yep, we sure do. If you are listening on a podcast app, you can also watch our show on YouTube where we have an animated version available. And there we are Vaguely Nerdy Podcast.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.